Hello everybody. Hello, how are we? Hello, Starship. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. It's been a bit. Sorry, when did I back? I'm back on Thursday. And I didn't stream Saturday or Sunday. Apologies. Hello, Nizzy. Hello. How are we all? How is everybody doing? I was working on nights on Saturday night, and then on Sunday I was watching NFL, and I was like, "This is my first weekend off in 3 or 4 weeks," because I was busy all the other time. So I wanted to watch the NFL on the TV. So that was good. Although the games are pretty shit. It wasn't great red zone. But I also watched the F1 as well. Watched the Mexico Grand Prix, which comments about that. But how is everybody doing? Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Mine was okay. I was working. I did a night shift on bloody on the night the clocks go back. So, fuck you, boring, fins up. Yeah, that's true, sorry. I remember going into Chloe, because Chloe wasn't watching, and I was like, Chloe, the Dolphins are leading. Tua needs to get stink eye every week, man. He was bowling out, it was crazy. I don't know what happened there, but big win for the Dolphins. But yeah, no, I worked the night shift on the day the clocks go back, so I did an 11-hour shift. So, it gets to 3 o'clock, and then it dropped back to 2 o'clock, and I was like, oh, fucking hell. So that was a tough night shift. That's probably one of my toughest night shifts, and also my last night shift before I go into my new training schedule in November. I've got 2 morning shifts, Thursday, Friday, then got the weekend off, and then I'm into normal. Hello, Duck God. Yeah, Sunderland. Yeah, wasn't great for Chelsea. Poor. Oh, although hilariously, both of their goals should have been chalked off. So you know what can you do? Josh King didn't get to score his goal, so Chelsea have to suffer for the rest of the season. The first goal, he had his foot off the ground, so foul throw, and the second goal was offside because the man was standing in the way of the goalkeeper. So you know, oh well. Did it mess up all the equipment? No, it's all planned and scheduled. We run off UTC as well, so yeah, no, it was fine. It's just the timings for us. Like I just had to do an extra long shift, which sucked. And I was super tired. I kept falling asleep that night as well. I was fucking just passing out. Hello, Jambo. Roger's gone. Remember a week ago he called his team a Honda Civic. Yes, I saw. It's a big win for you. Big win. But yeah, what else did we do? Yeah, watch the NFL, watch the Mexican Grand Prix. Well deserved win on Sunday, Chambo. Yes, it was. Yeah, Hearts, man. Hearts looking like they're gonna go for the title. Hello, Lambos. Hello, how are you? How was everyone's weekend? Yeah, watch the Mexican Grand Prix. Fucking hell, how the hell did Hamilton get so screwed, man? Verstappen and Leclerc. Let's just cut the corner. Fuck it, we'll just drive over. Like the fact that Leclerc didn't have to, like the fact that Hamilton got his penalty. But when Verstappen and Leclerc got nothing, like both of them cut the corner, then Verstappen hit Hamilton and forced him off, and then Hamilton gets penalised for when he came back on this saying like, oh, he took advantage too much. The reason why he was ahead of them is because Verstappen and Behrman were fighting. Fantastic race by Behrman, by the way, incredible. Also, those 6 points to Piastri had to give back are now the reason why Lando's ahead in the championship. So, but it was a good race overall. It was a bit boring after first bit, but yeah, just crazy. Last time he left them for Leicester, his family home was broken into. It was the first time in 40 years since Fergie and Ed. Yeah, that's crazy. That is genuinely bonkers. Or something along those lines. Oh, good way to the dentist. Oh, hopefully that went well. But yeah, then what have I been doing? I had Sunday afternoon off, and then Monday, Tuesday off. We've just been out and about, actually. We've been just going off to different places. Where did we go yesterday? We went to Vitastat, do some shopping. And then, oh, my camera keeps unfocusing. What the fuck? Weird. And then today we went to Mannheim, to the shops down there. To do some shopping, check out some stuff. We were looking for a chair, some furniture shops, some sofas as well. This statement was wild. Statement from Dermot. Okay. Oh. Tennis resignation, contribution, deep disappointment. His contact and communication is not a reflection. Oh Christ. Okay, so they're trying to blame him now. Oh Jesus. Okay, a bit of whatever. I can't ask the rest of that. Just very much. Well, it's his fault, you know. IT keeps focusing on the ghost behind you. It's spooky season after all. Oh god, yeah. Jesus. When is it's Friday, isn't it? It's Friday. How's Ving? Ving's doing well. Yes, she's doing well. She's been a good girl when we left her. Normally she tries to destroy the house, but we've been getting her a lick mat. And she hasn't destroyed too much of the house, which is good. The past 2 days we've gone out. So yeah, no. She did wake me up at bloody 6 a.m. this morning. She didn't need to poop real bad though. It was dire straits for her. So I'm up from super early today. I was like, oh, one of my days off. Nope, getting up at 6 a.m. You know, fun. But otherwise, she's doing all right. She's probably chilling with Chloe at the moment, and Chloe's doing all right as well. Yeah, no, both doing all good, which is good. Brutal statement. Aston Villa 1-0 Man City. I'm also Villa fan. That one felt good. Yeah, it's been a very weird season in the Premier League. I guess more in the Mud V5 is an icon. Yes, well, to be fair, Smore in the Mud V5, he's only 24 now, so he hasn't even really been around for that long. Like, he's hilarious. I say he hasn't been around for that long. This is his 7th season with us. He has been playing since he was 17, so yeah, okay, fair enough, lad. What a player, by the way. There's a reason why he was deemed Smore in the Mud V5. Good God, he is something special. Yeah. I should probably get him to train to be like a left mid or something too. Just saying, Hearts beat Sunderland 3-0 preseason, and they are sitting in the top 4 in the Prem. Yeah, so with that, I think the whole SPFL thing in the Premier League just needs to die a death. You know, we see how it goes in Europe, mate. We see how it goes in Europe. Right. Mohamed Mintari is an icon now. Yes, that was his previous name. We got a lot of legends. Mr. John Wynn. Oh yeah. So apologies. We haven't actually done any of this, but yeah, how was everyone's weekend? Hopefully it was good. Yeah, it's been very rainy here. Extremely rainy. God, it was on my. I had a Friday night shift and came home Saturday morning, and like so doing a night. I've been up since like 7. I woke up at 7 on Friday, stayed up all day, did my night shift from 8 till 6, and then had to get the train home at 6:30. So I get back to town at 7, and it's pissing it down. Walking home in like 7 in the morning in the rain, like I just want to sleep, and then I got walk thing. Yeah, so that was fun Saturday morning. Aberdeen Hate Watch on Thursday was top tier. Yeah, I didn't see they did too well either. But yeah, so last time we finished off the season in a ridiculous fashion. We nearly lost the Champions League after being 3-0 up in the game. We drew 3-3, but we won on penalties. So then we moved into this season with the 4-2-4 wide. So we're playing this year. So transfers wise, on the way out, there was the biggest one actually was a bit of a legend of the club. Mr. John Wynn has left for Arsenal for 35 million. He was basically playing less and less each year, and I thought it was time for the younger midfielders to come through. He was 2-star rated in our team. He just wasn't playing as much, and I thought, yeah, time to cash in. Bought him for 13.75, nicknamed obviously from John Wynn. Peter Stenzel, his original name. 88 caps for Germany. Very good, and playing very well for Arsenal. Not played that much, though, only 10 games. But playing very well for them. We also sold Maximo to Porto for 30 million. The famed player, I tried to bring him in for so many years, and he just never came. And I think if we got him when he was 18, he would have been so much better. But instead, we got him at sort of 20. God, what was it? 21. And I think he just didn't develop as well as I wanted him to. He was incredible for us as a sweeper, you know. He played his role well as a sweeper, but then I was like, we're moving out of the sweeper positions. We got to just move him on, and off he goes to Porto. Sengiz also, he goes to Port Talbot for 25 million. Another player brought in for, well, actually quite a lot, 9 million. Sold later on after 2 loans. And then 8th, a bunch of loan sales here. Elsewhere, and a bunch of releases and a bunch of loans. Tweet. What is this one? Let's see. I'd like to go Starbucks on my laptop just to look like a hotshot really, so I just play Football Manager. To be fair, I answer a few emails there now, but mainly just Football Manager. Who has got Football Manager 26 then? Has anyone else got it yet? And how is it going? Because from what I can see on the timeline, my God, it's not looking good. From what I'm seeing shit tons of bugs. The UX, like how it handles, is awful. Shit tons of stuff is just missing. My goodness, this is the worst release I've ever seen of Football Manager. I've been enjoying the meltdown of the new FM, especially from the Lugia releasing 2 videos at the same time, one being good. Yeah, I did see it. I haven't watched any of their videos. I just can't be asked. But I think it's fine. UX is shit, but everything else is fine. Okay, fair enough. What about you, Duck God? How has it been for you? What have you been doing it? 65 hours. Okay. 65 hours since when did it release? Nearly, what was it? Thursday? Friday? Saturday? 23rd, Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're doing 10 hours a day at least. Jesus Christ. So it's been playing a lot. So are you enjoying it then? Or is it just you're playing it lots? Is there any enjoyment in the play? At 8 p.m. Yeah. So definitely over 10 hours a day. But are you enjoying it, Duck? What have you been doing on it? What's the save been like? Speaking of saves, we've been signed a bunch of players here. The biggest one is our boy, Nizzy's nicknamed boy, Tizao, the Brazilian left back who's got 12 Brazil caps, age 18, has joined us for 7 million from Sao Paulo, and is half Italian, so can play this year. And has started 9 games, 3 assists. We're slowly trying to bring him in. He's kind of a backup at the moment, but we're going to try and get him to get the long throw technique. So to dislike them, it was always going to be buggy. I think it's because I wasn't expecting much, but now whenever one of their videos appears on my timeline complaining about the game I'm putting on for 5 or 10 seconds, disliking it and switching it off. Fair enough. Although the thing is, though, I can understand why everyone's so upset, you know? Because this game has been in the works for 3-4 years now, you know? Like, they told us that FM24 was going to be not it's going to be 23.5 basically, because they've already focused on 25. So that's an extra half a year at least. Then the whole 25 debacle, they had a full extra year nearly, basically. Well, extra 6-7 months from when they cancelled it to develop this, and it seems to have come out in the most buggy state we've ever seen a game, with half the features removed and not incredible improvement, you know? But I don't know. I can understand why, because it's their livelihoods, you know, and people and they want to just talk about the game because they want it to be improved, you know. I know some people on Twitter are very very negative, but I feel like most of the YouTubers are probably trying to be as diplomatic as possible and not just complaining, because I've seen a lot of them say they like it, but there's just a lot of very key problems to it. You can tell the FM streamers who are getting paid. One said it's brilliant. I don't think any of them are paid. I just think some of them are trying to get in good graces, you know? Giving them a dislike helps them. 25 was a laugh. Couldn't get to sleep still. About 3 in the morning, the night it was cancelled. I checked my phone, saw it was cancelled, sent it to a few people, it was cancelled. Went to the bathroom and fell asleep. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, so you are enjoying it, God, then. But yes, sorry, we're here at the moment. What else has been going on? We started the season. Let's go through the season. We're at the Club World Cup, as you can see. We did win versus Barry 4-1. Defoni Yossa with a hat-trick to start us off with. 5-1 versus Aberystwyth. Jordi Vicente with a hat-trick. Real 7-3. No hat-trick this time, though. And we were like 6-1 up at this one. They had like 3 shots on target, which was very funny. Giving the dislike does not help them. Algorithm is based on watch time compared to views and likes and comments. None are paid. If they were paid, then Sega would have to reveal it, as they are a public traded company in the UK, and it would be against the law. Hey, there you go. I think some of them probably want to get in good graces by saying it's good. I think probably there is some goodness to it, you know? I just think it is a disappointment for everyone to wait that long and them have that much extra time to produce a product that is so poor in comparison to what was expected, you know? Because I know it's a beta, there will be bugs, but from what I've seen, that there is an insane amount of bugs compared to previous years. And the UX is just shocking from what I've seen. Like, people are just like, I can't even figure out how to get a team meeting going, you know? Or you can't save tactics or save filters? Like, what? This seems like very basic FM stuff. The one thing I've actually seen a lot of people say is that they don't feel immersed in the world anymore. Like the overview screen is gone and all this. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting it for a while. I might not even get it until 27 or 28. You know, we'll see. We'll be fine. Hopefully by the 4th. They did say there was another patch today, and there's some more patches coming out, but I don't know how much patches will do. Yeah, I'm sticking with FM24. Yeah. Well, I'm sticking with FM15. 3-1 versus Pettibon. A couple of 6-0s. Defoni Yossa hat-trick and a bunch of goals there. Club Bruges in the first Champions League game was a 2-1 win. 10-2 versus Ridley win. Dallara. Oh, thank you for the sub, mate. 30 months. Holy shit. Thank you, bud. How are you? How's FM26?
30 months watching this pathetic little man playing with this pathetic little computer man. Pathetic, shameful. On to another 30 more.
Hey, thank you, bud. How are you? How's your weekend been? And how's FM26 been treating you? Have you been playing your FM23 super large file save on 26? Or what's been going on with you, man? My man with the hat trick. Yeah, Dallara got 5 goals in this game. This was a bit ridiculous. He got a 10.0 rating, and I think he had all 5 in the first half. We scored 8 in the first half and only 2 in the second. The Scottish guy I watch in the morning is a huge FM fan who can only play for an hour. It does his head in. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm seeing a lot of the big creators being like, oh yeah, there's positives and stuff, but there's small negatives, but I still love the game and stuff like that. And then a lot of the smaller creators are like, yeah, I fucking hate this. Decent. FM23 works for 1 year, and that sucks hard. To be fair, the fact that you got 1 year in before the crashes happened seems good, because I've seen some people being like, yeah, every game I play it crashes, which is crazy. But what are you doing another save then at the moment, Ard? And how has it been for you? Are you enjoying it? Because a lot of people are not. Yeah. 5-1 versus Port Talbot. 4-1 versus Aberystwyth. It's 4-1, especially. I made a red card from the 66th minute, so it's a very impressive actually win there. 10-0 versus Basel. Remember, this is the loud minority who are complaining. I don't know if it is the loud minority. I think the loud minority are the ones saying it's fucking awful, blah, 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 blah. But I think there is a general majority who are either disappointed or at least unhappy with how it's going. I'm not sure if I should promote his channel unless it's like, oh yeah, no, go ahead. It doesn't bother me, mate. It doesn't bother me. Go for it. Yeah, 10-0 versus Basel with like 8 different scorers. That's pretty impressive. 2-1 Port Talbot away. 5-0 versus Barry. 4-0 versus Sporting at home. PRS hat-trick. 4-2 versus Lido. 3-1 Bella. A 3-3 draw with Sporting. Very frustrating, especially when we had 3-1 up. But they switched to a 4-3-3 and we were away from home. Took out on Thudidno. 7-0. Nice. I'm enjoying it. That's good to hear. I crashed more times before that, but one day isn't in the years. That sucks then, Art. You've already guessed I've not stuck to a save have. What's happening with the Hong Kong one? I thought you were sticking to that now. I enjoyed it. Only done a season with Leon, but can't do much if any till the 4th. I'm just busy. Oh, fair enough. Fake BMC. He's based in Oslo. Fake BMC. I think I've heard the name before at least. Hey, Edinburgh area. Right. We won the Premier League Cup semi-final versus Lido 3-0. 5-0 versus ABBA, 8-0 versus Club Brugge to end, not to end it, to have the the penultimate Champions League game. Real was 2-1, 5-0 versus Newtown, 5-0 Pennybont, 5-0 Basel to end the Champions League group stages, and then we've just beaten America 3-0 in the Club World Cup semi-final. Not really got into a save, mostly because I need to wait for a full race for my save. Okay. What's your save going to be again, Ard? I only went back to older FMs 3 times. FM24 to set up a save to import on 2 separate occasions. FM20 once processed to a game, then closed it. Okay. We are currently top. However, Barry have been doing well. They have lost a couple recently, though. They're only 3 points back, but we do have 2 games in hand on them. Carmarthen look like they're down this year. Real, Newtown and Reading are pulling away, but they could claw it back. It's between Port Talbot, Haverfordwest, maybe even Pennybont Lido for that final sort of 7th place spot there. We'll have to wait and see. Just read his description. Expect. Okay. Sounds right up my alley. But yeah, so that is the league. Champions League, we've just done the draw. We got PSV in the knockout round, but I'll take you through. Aberystwyth, top to their group. You love to see it. FC-ish second. Ajax and Stoke go through. Real Sociedad missing out. And CSK, which is quite surprising. Porto Zenit expected. Us and Sporting go through. Lille and Pennybont go through, thankfully, even when Pennybont lost twice to Lille. Benfica and Barry go through with only 2 wins, but they got 3 draws, and then the 1 loss they get through. Shakhtar, PSV, and then Bayern, Fiorentina. Europa League, I didn't actually see. Lido got through, good. And only in second, though, behind Besiktas. Barca miss out. I think we only have 1 other team in here. Haverfordwest, top their group, with only 1 loss. Very impressive. Quadruple hexagon thingy, delayed to FM27. And every trophy and 1 save. I see. Just watch a clip of Nizzy giving him a jump scare. Every trophy, damn. So are you going to do the FM20? Are you going to move your FM24 save over? Because you're doing that ridiculously long save as well. But yeah, that's the Europe. That's Europe. What's going on there? We'll look around the leagues. League A. PSG are top. Wow, okay. Blast from the past. FC Ists are 4 points back, but I'll have to see how that goes. Serie A, I haven't looked at this. Catania and Fiorentina are joint top. Fiorentina looking for 5 in a row, but Catania giving him a go there. Okay, let's have a look at this. Christ.
Down here. We do need another goalkeeper, but not desperately. Fee and Minnie. Oh, fuck me!
That's good. That's good. Right. Well, it scares the shit out of him. He doesn't do horror games, but I think I've got him to play Alien. Oh, God. Jesus. You just want everyone to play Alien Isolation, Izzy. You try to get me to do it. I refuse. I genuinely think I'd have to go to the hospital. My heart rate would be. I think I'd have heart palpitations. I'm not built for that, man. La Liga, Deportivo 6 points top. Real Sociedad. Oh my goodness, Real Sociedad are 14 points off. My goodness, shocker of a season for them. But Deportivo, go on. I'll pop in where I can. Try and get him to play Phasmophobia. Also, this is from a Discord message I wrote on another server. KNVB will award a second trophy for the cup, a blue version of the iconic Pinecone trophy. It will go to the amateur club with the biggest upset, decided by the furthest amateur club in the cup. When more than one get knocked out in the same round, then most pro teams knocked out, every team knocked out, goals from the round. It will be awarded during halftime of the final. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a very interesting one. Okay, sure. German First Division, Bayern, 7 points clear, usual. I guess I'm not sure. I like the idea of that. Getting a trophy for an upset. It's a bit. I don't know. Premier League. Arsenal are top by 5 over Stoke. Chelsea are up there. West Ham down the bottom with FC United and Millwall. Okay. The Championship is Watford and Chesterfield on top. Charlton, Newcastle, MK Dons and Coventry. Our boys Newport County at the top. Our boys Gosport down the bottom with Whitehawk. Not good. League 1, Crystal Palace and Torquay top. Dorchester down the bottom. And then, of course, with League 2, Man United outside the playoffs currently. They are only 6 points off promotional spots, but not looking good. Villa and Portsmouth down the bottom with Norwich and Brentford. But yeah, Man United. Everton in the playoffs there. My goodness. What's this one?
Don't like taking advantage of young boys, but I will when I have the opportunity.
Oh, wow. Out of context. Right. That is that. And also, we did have World Cup qualifying, because it is a World Cup year, remember. Africa, we saw. Morocco, well, he said the sound so wrong at the end. Ghana missed out. Sudan missed out, even with our boy in goal. Burkina Faso, Guinea, Tanzania, Togo, Zambia, Benin, Angola, and Mali. But then in the final, here we go. Egypt knocked out South Africa. Senegal, Nizzy's Senegal boys go to the World Cup over Ivory Coast. Nigeria beat Tunisia. Morocco beat DR Congo. And Cameroon beat Algeria. The first game started 37 minutes ago. Currently one tier 2 game among each other, and tier 4 Eredivisie. The tier 4 game is still nil, but they had... Okay. Yeah. World Cup qualifying. Asia, we saw Japan and Lebanon go through in Group A. Oman and Qatar in Group B, and South Korea beat Kuwait in the playoff. North Korea was so close. They had to. I think they played Lebanon and Australia last, and unfortunately lost both games. But they had a chance of qualifying. There was the closest they've got in years. They beat Australia and Jordan twice and Kuwait. So real shame for them that they didn't get to go. That would be very funny to see them in the World Cup, but not to be. Then at North America, it was your usuals: Mexico, Canada, USA. Go through. Suriname go to the playoff. And then finally in South America, we see Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Ecuador, Uruguay go to the playoff there. And as you see, South Korea smashed Tahiti 9-2, and Uruguay knocked out Suriname at 6-3. So South Korea, Uruguay go through. Let's go what's in the track. And then Europe was interesting. World Cup qualifying in Europe. Croatia topped the group over England, who had a very poor qualifying. 2 losses, 2 draws, only 6 wins. So they were 3 points behind Croatia there. Netherlands topped the group over Serbia. They both just had... It just went down to goal difference in the end there. Scotland miss out on the World Cup this time round. Switzerland topped the group over Turkey. Ireland miss out there. Portugal topped the group over Czech Republic. Italy top their group over Denmark and Romania. Belgium at top the group over Austria and Poland. Spain at top their group with 8 wins from 8 over Bosnia-Herzegovina and Macedonia, both in 15. Russia top their group over Norway, who have 4 wins, 4 losses. Not great for Swansea there. Why was South Korea in the South American quality? It was the Intercontinental playoffs, Nizzy. It just shows up. It's really annoying because it shows up. It does the thing where, hold on. You know, if you go to it, it goes to the Intercontinental playoffs, and then you have to pull back to go to the league table. Like, each one of them does it. So it doesn't separate it, weirdly. It's just like, oh, that's part of the qualifying. So, yeah, that's why South Korea are in the South American one. It's the same thing of, like, if we go to Asia, we have the same thing, you know? But yes, and then finally, let's go back to Europe. Then we saw France top the group over Albania. Ukraine at top the group over Wales. Level on points, but goal difference. And then, of course, second place is all the important one. Serbia, Wales, and Australia qualify, meaning Denmark, Turkey, England miss out. England miss out on, I think, their second World Cup. They've recently missed out on one, and they've missed out on again due to such a poor record. But there you go. Wales make it over England, and also Denmark and Turkey being out, but obviously doesn't affect us at the moment. But still, very interesting. He'll try to be on tomorrow, but probably some days he gets away with his new wife. Oh, very nice, very nice. Congrats to him. Even though England have one of the top goal scorers of the knockouts there. But yeah, so we've actually got World Cup sorted. Here we go. Germany are hosts, which is why you didn't see them in qualifying. But they've got Colombia, Germany, Italy, Lebanon. Very tough host group there. Group B, meanwhile, Austria, Japan, Russia, Uruguay. Group C, Egypt, Netherlands, Oman, and Serbia. Group D, Canada, Croatia, Ecuador, Spain. Group E, France, Mexico, Nigeria, and Wales. Group F, very World Cup. Morocco, Portugal, Qatar, Switzerland. Group G is a tough one. Belgium, Brazil, Senegal, USA. And then Group H also, I swear we always get like Cameroon and Argentina together. South Korea and Ukraine as well. But there you go. That's the World Cup. Also, we've had Ballon d'Or voting. We've got a few players up here at the moment. Someone might be 5 Foucher. Who else? We've got how many players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Marquina, someone might be 5. Hamilton, Foucher, and Vincent all nominated. A few former players. Sengiz, Gents. Oh, Christian De Ferrero nominated. How's he been doing? I forgot about you. Okay, nice, nice. Well, that's a bug. I'm from south of the border. What's a bug? What's a bug? Have you got now? God then. But yeah, so that is that. Also, I recently passed 19,900 games total on this save. So we're in our last 100 games before we hit 20,000. So basically, I think not next season, but maybe the 79-80 season, we'll be hitting 20,000 games played on this save, which is fucking incredible. I try and manage my IXB team, but it won't let me import tactics. So I make one when I get into a game, it defaults to no instructions. Oh god. Well, isn't there a thing that you can't even manage the do the same tactic for your B team and under 18s as the first team? But yes. Oh yeah, squad. This is what a squad looks like. We're in the Club World Cup, so it's a minimised squad at the moment. But hold on, let me. Oh, FM's having a bit of trouble. I don't know. I need to. My computer's been playing up annoyingly. I need to do a bit of something to it. Right, there we go. So, goals-wise, currently top is Dafona Yossa, who's had a very good resurgence this year. 16 goals in 14 for him. Roscoe as well up there again. 13 goals in 9. Piras, 12 in 7. Delara, he just scored loads when he plays. 11 in 9. Cucurella got 8 as well. Aiden's got 7. Hamilton, not been playing as much. He was injured at the start of the season, being a bit unfit. So he's got 6 goals, 8 assists. Oh, everything's frozen now. The fuck, I'm at 20.6k nearly. Jesus Christ, Nizzy. That's so many more than me already, and you're so far behind. I guess it's the less league games in FM. Oh god, we've really frozen now. Everything is frozen on my screen, so I don't even know if I'm still live. I think I'm having memory issues with my PC. It's like I think it's like a memory issue. Like I get like memory spikes, so I don't know what's happening. It's very annoying because I wasn't even doing anything. And my whole PC is just like, oh yeah, you can't do anything. And that's so new. Not great. Oh, there we go. We're back. I don't even know what happened there. Oh, there we go. Right. Sort yourself out. Time to delegate. F. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, God. We're really bad at the moment, isn't it? Back. Hello. We're back. It's having real problems with just freezing. Okay, we're back. Let me look at the task manager. I need to look into it because I think like it's basically I'm doing it's going like 100% processing or something like that when I've got nothing really running, and it's like apparently it could be a RAM issue or a memory issue. I need to look into it, but it's very frustrating. Oh, we're frozen again. Well, OBS is not responding, but if I'm still live, Aiden 23 assists, Hamilton 8. To be fair, it's just Aiden with the assists. Oh god, this is not fun. Oh, there we go, we're frozen again. Right. Oh yeah, Spotify's stopped now. Oh, brilliant. Oh, we're back again. OBS reconnection successful. There we go. Yeah, my memory goes to like 100%. I don't know why. It's very frustrating. Not revealing my city. Right. I just end all of the Chrome. There you go. Right, we're back. Once again. Hopefully. Live fully this time. Yeah, I need to figure out what the fuck's going on with my PC with it when it does this. Because it's just... Memory. OBS. Let's close Discord. There you go. Right, let's continue. So, I think that's it. We got Club World Cup finals play versus Sao Paulo. Let's go. We have our tactic here. And this is the lineup we're going to go with. We've got Gutierrez in goal, Vincent, Fusheki, Shirella, and Ritter. Lucas and Small in the V5. Lopez, Aiden, Defoniosa, and Hamilton. On the bench, we didn't bring a goalkeeper. Royo, Tizao, Dallara, Pieras, Weber, Marquina, and Roscoe all there. So let's jump in. Half an hour in, we've got a game on the way. Let's pull that back, go to extended. I also need to go in. I updated the world record to 535, not 528. So, you know, we're on our way. We're on our way. What am I at now? 362. So, I've lost a bit of progress. Did you see the World Series Game 3? Yeah, I did. I saw that. It's ridiculous. I did. Mental. Like 2 games, basically. 2 whole games in one is insane. Just crazy. Crazy, right. Not Ritter. I want Vincent on the left side. There we go. Keep forgetting to do this. But let's go. I should go fluid. Let's go. Us versus Sao Paulo. Let's try and win in the Club World Cup again. Off we go. Walk-off home run, I read. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Apparently they just ended up just starting to walk Otani because he got like 2 home. Did he get like 2 home runs and 2 doubles? And then they just like, yeah, we're gonna start walking you. You got like 9 on bases or something like that because they just refused to start to throw to him, which is insane. But yeah, it's 195. Defoniosa, that was a big chance, but he was offside as well there. Vincent, Lopez, the Steelers are shit, you know. You'll have to see it. 2 home runs, 1 automatic double. Okay, cool. Very frustrating that the Steelers basically have the highest paid defense in football, but can't defend for any reason, and they refuse to change anything. So great, you know, love to see that. Another year of getting to the playoff first round and losing to like the Bills or something like that. Oh, Defoniosa injured. That's not what I see. PRS. But you don't want him to get anything more than that. Yeah. It is just crazy though, you know, how good he is. That they're just like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that anymore. we're not throwing to it anymore. Hamilton. Oh, bar. Right. To Ritter. Cleared. PRS. It's 1v5. Aiden. Oh, he's on a yellow, but okay. Giovanni will save that. Boot it long, but no highlight given. Vincent goes to Lopez. Just 1v5, and Giovanni with another save. Okay, we've started very well here, and we continue putting the pressure on. Aiden gonna try and lay it off, but it's cleared instead, and Lucas just decides just not to do anything until a bit later on. I don't know why he decided to do that, but he's got the balls back eventually. Ritter to Aiden. Pulls it back to the back post. Hamilton at the back post, and it is blocked. Out for a corner. Vincent. Lopez. Near post. Doesn't score. Near post not OP. Rosine. Goes long. Okay, Lucas jumps in instead. It's 1v5. Into Vincent. Into Aiden. Into Piras. He's tackled, but Vincent will get there. Back to 1v5, and it's cleared eventually. Ritter plays it back into Lucas. 1v5. Hamilton tackled. Liao. Okay. Gucciarelli. It's 1v5. Driving well. Lays it off to Piras. To Hamilton, who puts it wide. Some close misses so far. Close misses. But doing well. But only 1-0, you know. 1 goal from them. Well, we've seen 3 goals. It can very quickly happen on against you. And it's suddenly like, oh, shit. Nino. Here you go. Cucurelli does well to actually clear that. And Piras heads on, but Hamilton can't beat Junior to the ball there. Would have been 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper if he did. Vincent wins that. Piras again on the ball. Piras pulls it back to Lucas. Just 1v5. Hamilton. Oh, nearly a pass back. Right. Actually, I should take you through some of the youngsters we've got this year as well, because we've got some very good youngsters. Aiden, Hamilton, and Gucciarelli. His 10th of the season. He's got a brace today. He's got a brace. Back post. Him at that back post. He's too good. Aiden does well to get to the byline, plays it. Hamilton heads wide, and Gucciarelli goes, oh, nope, never mind. I'll head that into the back post. So nice. Double the lead there. 2-0 up. Piras driving. A lot of space to run into, and he's tackled though by Vinicius and cleared. And Vincent had pushed up, so now out position here, and Enrique is in, but Foucher with a lovely tackle. It does fall back to Sao Paulo. Lucas with another win though. Aiden misses out there. Vincent another tackle, and we have the ball. Piras, Lewis Hamilton. Been very quiet this year, Hamilton so far compared to where he's been in the past couple of years. Not a great one there, fella. It's 1v5. Wide from the free kick. Vincent, Lopez, 1v5, hits the bar and over the bar. Okay, Ritter. We just got to aim for Cucurelli because obviously he's in the goal scoring mood today as Piras shoots from outside the box and it is saved, but still 2-0. Okay, Giovanni. Oh yeah, we do have the option at the moment to ask for a new stadium, and I'm like, oh, do I just do it just to play around with it to see whether doing it for January? But I feel like, whoa, Piras. That's some goal, lad. That is some goal. I sometimes forget how he's like 21, you know, because he's like our third/fourth striker. I sometimes don't give him the praise he deserves, but my goodness me, oof, that's some strike, lad. Go on. That's 3-0 before the half. Because I'm like, I don't think we're gonna get it for another couple of years. You know, we've asked twice now. I probably won't until 25. I would save game, then ask and reload when they say no, and wait for UCL win. Could do, but then it resets my like game counter. You know, I do get worried about the hidden attributes because I like having the momentum of like winning. You know, because I think when you open that new game, you know, something changes. Vinicius, Enrique. Maybe I'll wait until the new year and then see whether we decide to do it. You know, have they changed their formation? They have changed their formation. Save scummer alert. Well, we're going to be doing a ridiculous amount of save scumming for the next season. Well, not the next season. The new club, because we're going to be doing that to get a son in the game, you know, to do our challenge. Do it when you go to bed. Maybe. We'll see. Right, Vincent. Into Aiden. Although sometimes I feel like what happens, I've definitely seen it, is that the option comes up, and then if there's a year where they're going to do it, sometimes the option will disappear in January. Like so in December, the Builder Stadium's there, and then suddenly in January, it disappears because they're gonna do it in the summer. So I'm always like, oh, do I wait and see if they're gonna do it? But I just have a feeling. I think what it happened with Barry, didn't it? We got got the first stadium after 20 years, and then the second stadium we had to wait 25. So I think that's probably going to have to be the play. And unfortunately, what are we on now? This is 78, so this is technically 2 years after. This is our 22nd year. This will be, and then so we need to wait until 25 years, which will be 81, because this is 78, and it was built in 66. No, 56. It was built in 56. So 25 from that is 81. Yeah. So we might have to wait until then. Right. Half an hour to go in this game, and we're just cruising away at 3-0 up, you know. Not much going on. A couple of half chances here and there. It's a good tactic so far. It has been doing well. Gets a good amount of chances, but nothing spectacular. Dallara, you come on for some more in the mud v5, and then we'll make another sub a little later on. Vincent's dying a bit out there. Maybe we'll bring on Tasao at left back and swap over Ritter to that position. Oh! How's that not gone in? Have I just dropped internet? I just dropped internet. Right. Well, you get the recorders. You can have this one. Right. Are we gonna reconnect yet? Hold on. I need to set up this Wi-Fi. There we go. Refresh. What? Refresh. Okay, that's worked. Apologies. That was just the internet dying. I need to hook up the Ethernet. I don't know why, for some reason, it just drops for half a second. Because I'm on the Wi-Fi. Maybe it's something changing, but I need to. I keep meaning to put the Ethernet in because the box is here. Not this box, but this box, and my PC's there, so I really should just put it on Ethernet. We win the Club World Cup though. I forgot to do the Tazao sub. Oh well, we win 3-0. You'll have to see it. Okay, Carmarthen away up next. There we go. My God, my camera. What is going on with it? Why are you so? What is going on with you today? Everything's bollocksing up today, you know? Jesus. What's going on? Oh, Epic Games. Okay. Imagine coming back in 2400 in Wales in the most dominant team in Europe. Unfortunately, Wales are the Welsh team is not the Wales. Wales technically are. Yossa broken ankle. That's such a shame. That could genuinely be the end of his career with us because he's 28 and this was his big year with us. So that's a shame. I did ask for an affiliate, to be fair. What am I looking at here? I want to look at Ridimawin. I could have asked for the day before Ridimawin. Yeah, we might do that. I might save before Ridimawin. Ask for a stadium. See if they say yes. And then if not, I'll reload and wait until the end of the year. See if we can just sneak it, you know? Don't have to play as many more seasons. I want to get to this new club now. I'm kind of like, I'm at the end of the road with the Nethy, you know? We've been doing it for a long time. What are we up to now? Nearly 70, 80 years with them, you know? It's been a while. Chiarelli, King's best player. That's funny. Chiarelli's only 20 as well. Which is kind of insane how good he is. Like, we talk about young players. My goodness me, what a boy. I think he's training to be a left back at the moment. Yes, sorry, youngsters. I was supposed to show you how good our youngsters are at the moment because we got some fantastic youngsters coming through. Pires is only 21. Jordi Vicente, another striker. He's been playing a lot this year. 18 years old from Spain. Got 4 goals and 7. Had a couple of injuries here and there, but bought him from Barca for cheap, and he is very, very good. Chiarelli, of course. Dallara's 21. Mikel Arroyo's 22. So there's a few others that have been playing. Sasha Kramer, we brought back from loan, a German right back, 19 years old. Maris Huber's 18. Dumas, French striker, who's 19. He's had a few games here and there. One from Cretiel. We have Capitao, who's back from loan. The Brazilian that we signed from Sao Paulo for 7 million. He's done well, but been a bit injured. Tazao, of course. Roscoe, of course. Camgo, of course. Weber, of course. There was what are the other youngsters? Where are you? Javier Diaz, who's developing. 18-year-old Spanish centre mid. He's had a couple of starts for us. Oh, yes. Also, we signed this summer Milton Hurtado, an Ecuadorian centre back. Already starting for the national side. Got a work permit as well. So we started a few games here and there. Ronaldo. Oh yeah, we got so many. Damian Lucas, David Cohen. Yeah, we got lots of youngsters. Yeah, Jesus, man. That's what I haven't done. I haven't done this. Expiring in a year. Let's have a little scout. Is there anyone of any decency? Could be general info. That's weird. Okay. Let's scout you guys. I don't think there will be. There's no youngsters here really that are any decent. Oh, like 7 million's the biggest we can see, which is a shame. Anyone for transfer? Why does that feel like wrong that that's moved over there? Do I need to move you like? It feels like I've fucked something up here. Weird. Okay, we'll continue on. Right, Carmarthen away up next. Then we got Port Talbot on Boxing Day. And then, I don't know, one more thing after that maybe. Right. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning away tonight. Apologies, Nizzy. And anybody else. Right. Newtown discuss takeover. What else is going on? Finances. Oh yeah, they took 350 million from me to invest in future, which is why we're only at 830 million right now. As you can see, we're at 1.1, 1.1, bam, down to 835 million. So yeah, we've got when's our new stadium sponsor? 2382. Be good timing actually. Yeah, staff, the usual. Okay. It's funny, our staff is just purely like French, Italian, German. So I just learned that the Jambo is just a name for Heart fans, not Jambo's name. That's good. Yes, it is. To be fair, it's not one I knew very well, before. But I went before you did one for once. I passed out earlier and my boy woke me up saying I was snoring too loud. Oh my god, mate! I've been snoring so much. Chloe's been pissed off with me. She's like, you always move onto your back and then you just snore so loud, and it's just like rubbing it in. And apparently, me and Ving like line up our snores because she snores. Ving does. So she'll do the snore and then I'll do the snore on her down. Like, so it's just snore. Like, we're not snoring at the same time. We're in sync, so it's even louder. So Clay's just been pissed at that recently. But yeah, I'm not great recently with snoring. Oh, excuse me. Apologies. But God, it's been nice. Like, this is my first, like, just genuinely, like, yesterday and today are my first 2 days off since, like, we left. Since, like, I don't know, October fucking 7th? No, like, fucking, like, Saturday, October 4th, something. Is this a new FM26 UI? The patch seems to have worked. Hello, Normie. Everyone's going to be, like, coming in going, oh my god, what have they done? This new patch is amazing. No. We're just hiding in the FM26 lobby now, We've moved on from the FM24 lobby. I have sleep apnea as well, so my kids shit themselves when I'm not snoring. I'm not breathing. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, fair enough, Dizzy. God. It's like, it's an eerily quiet, And it's like, oh, shit. To be fair, I do that thing where, like, I hold my breath in my sleep, like, or like, I'll just sit there and then you just and I'll do a big out one. I don't know why I do it, but it's like a thing I've been known to do forever, which is probably scared the shit out of my parents when I was younger, Right. Let's go. Game day. Oh, Christ. Versus Carmarthen, who are bottom of the league, so that means rotation. And I think we're just going to go full rotation, bar goalkeeper. We sent out Khalifa on loan because we have two, like, goalkeepers that refuse to go out on loan, so I didn't want him wasting time. It's annoying. Right, let's do back to this. Right, who needs game time? Who's pissed off with me at the moment? Dallara, you're pissed off with me. Lopez, Christians, Royo. Oh, David as well. Put David in there. Franklin Guerrero, Kamga, Capital, Weber. God, everyone's pissed off at me. We have like 4 left backs, which is not great. Sasha Kramer. Tizal's already at left back. Roscoe. Colin Martin is pissed off too. We could go Colin Martin at centre back. And then Vincent Dumas with David Cohen. And then you have like Ritter on the bench, Weber on the bench. There you go, Hurtado, Lopez. Yeah, this works. Let's go get a youngster to whack on the bench as well. Do any good youngsters here? There's a few. Oh Jesus, what are you guys doing here? You shouldn't be there. Let's get a buyer. Dan Clace. Yeah, we haven't played you before. Right, let's go. Okay, Dan Clace gets a number 69. Nice. Right, they're going 4-5-1. Vanatu and Somner and Butner and Thomas and Pullis. That's it. Not too bad. Not too many 4 players there. It's going to be very. Like I am looking forward. As much as we're going to we're going to get just wrecked at this new team. It's going to be very interesting to like go to a new team and suddenly be like, oh yeah, all of these players are like so bad for me. Are like, oh, they're like 5-star player, you know, and being it like the post Thanethi managed world will be very interesting to see how things go. But let's go. Let's see how things go with this one. Let's go set pieces and do Kramer right side, Tizal left side. Colin Martin taking throw-ins. Dallara, Kamga with a foul. Okay. I like Colin Martin in there because he's a long thrower, so we still have the long throw option. But we'll see how things go. Seeger. Dallara jumps in. Roscoe. Tackled. Jonathan get the ball back. Vanatu. Don't like this. Vanatu goes out to the right. Wood. Dallara still chasing. Matthews. Barbosa. Seeger. Matthews. Allard Hughes. Wood. This is... What? Carmathan? Are you turning into fucking... Okay.
Brilliant. Carmathan turned into Prime Barca.
Oh, okay, I can't reach them from here. They literally just turned into Prime Barca. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, what is this? Shocking defense. Shocking defending. But, first shot of the game, that was. Brilliant. Okay, well. Let's see how the rest of this game goes. Give him a head start, you know. Capital Dallara. Oh, too many players in the way there. Right, Kramer. That's a late one, Duck God. That's a late one. As Dumas heads wide, he should be doing so much better from there. Goodness me. Right. Dallara free kick. Going nowhere. Dallara free kick. Going a bit closer, but still nowhere. Still not yet to hit the target, which is not great. Capital. Dumas. Into Roscoe. Thomas with a save. There's a shot on target at least. Took 20 minutes, but it's on target. Worst time in Netherlands right now. Elections are tomorrow. Oh, okay. Jeez. Are you going out to vote? Hard? I haven't refreshed once, to be fair, so maybe a bit late. maybe. Right. Kamga. Dallara. We have plenty of time in this game to come back, but I would not like to lose to the bottom placed Carmathan here, you know. Button with a foul. All could be in trouble. Nope, never mind. We're getting a highlight from the free kick. So what was the point in this highlight? Jeez, I thought there was going to be a back pass there. What was the point of that highlight? Unless we got something from going from here. Gutierrez. Capital. Roscoe. Sommer. Kamga. Dallara. David. Kamga. Martin, Dallara, Tizal. It was a lovely ball, lovely run to the line. It was a bit close to the keeper. He has put it out for a corner though. Kramer into Capital. He gets another save out of the keeper. We're starting to put the pressure on, which is good. Kramer, Capitao. All the way back to David there. Dumas. Cohen. Corner again. Okay. This time Tizao will play to Cohen, who plays it. Who's just tackled, actually. Poor from him. Very poor from him. And Kramer's got a knock, which is not what you want to see. But probably means Ritter comes on in the second half. We'll push him to the half and then see where we go from there. Roscoe. Dumas. Roscoe should be doing better from there, lad. That's a big chance. Yeah, clear-cut chance. And now Roscoe's hurt. Okay, it's not a big one. But half-time, shocking performance. Right. On comes Ritter. And on comes Lopez for Dumas. I'm not the biggest fan of Dumas, in all honesty. From what I've seen of him this year, he has not been playing well when he gets his chances, which is, you know. But no. Oh, okay. Oh! Neither has anyone else, it seems. Fucking hell, man. I think I need to... Hold on, I should change this, shouldn't I? Because you can play... There you go, that's a bit better. Let's do that. Okay, Lopez. Let's see if we can actually fucking get into this game in the second half, because would be my Dallara. Oh, Jesus, man. It'd be very fun if we lose to Carmarthen. Because we're just not creating anything, it seems. Ritter. Cohen. Another corner. Tizal to Cohen. Oh. Oh, yes. But yeah, probably the biggest party is PVV, Gert Wilders. Yesterday was the last debate, and fucking hell, he's more coherent, but still evil Trump. We will lower the VAT on groceries from 9% to 0% to fund this. Will stop giving money to Africa. Rather, Africa starve a little more than hunger hit. Oh, God. What's the prediction at the moment? What's the predicted outcome? The biggest part, like PVV, are going to win. Right, we got to highlight. We got to get goal. Now let's try and go get a winner, lads. Right? They've got to kick off highlight though, which does scare me a little bit. Ritter. Dallara with a foul. Oh fucking hell, Dallara, you plonker. Right. We're gonna go. We're just gonna have to go for it. Just have to go for it. One man. Who do I want off for Hamilton? Do I put someone in my V5 there? Roscoe. You put Hamilton there. Fuck knows. We got 21 parties. Oh god. So I guess a coalition's needed then. Right. Martin. Capitao. Come on. That's what I mean. You gotta go for it. Get in. Alright, now just keep pushing, lads. Lovely from Mark. Capitao, well done, lad. Just go on the attack, basically, when we're down to 10. Just keep pushing. Capitao. Roscoe. Capitao. Martin. Oh, blocked. Martin again. Roscoe. Oh, blocked. Lopez. We'll get there. Tackle. David. We'll get there. I'm now at 40 hours and Hogwarts left. It's a really fun game. Hey, that's good. I saw you playing it the other day. Fan. Have you finished it yet? Or are you still doing like side quests and stuff? UK introduced VAT to pay for the European contributions, but we still pay it. Yeah, the VAT is even worse for like when we want to send, like my parents want to send stuff over here, or I want to send stuff back. It's fucking so much VAT. It's ridiculous. Right, let's go. Okay, I think my mum sent me like a Lord of the Rings, my Lord of the Rings book I used to read, and it cost like 12, 13 quid to send that. Like she was like, oh, I should just buy you a new one from Amazon. It's like, oh, it's like it's nearly the same price, you know? Oh no! Oh, what a block by Martin. Lopez, don't go for that. Oh, okay. How much is it in the Gee, I have no idea. Ritter, Hamilton, Roscoe, Capitao. Oh. Right at the end, few side quests, then I'll do the last quest. Ah, nice. Fair enough. Ritter. Is there post-game stuff to do, or is it just sort of like, oh, you're done now? Capital. Okay. I got told not to talk about the Hogwarts Legacy in a stream once because it's offensive. Well, basically, oh, Britta, well done. To be honest, like it's the fucking J.K. Rowling's like led thing basically. So she's a cunt, you know, fucking turf. But yeah, like, what can you do? I guess in a way, it's one of those things. It's the game itself isn't offensive, but it's like one of those things. It like puts more money in her pocket, I guess. But you know, at the end of the day, it's yeah. Well, the game is and she is. Yeah. Right, 2-1. Terrible win. Honestly, it was a shocking performance, and we just got through it basically. But we won, and that's the important thing. Hopefully, well, we continue our winning streak in the league, which is good. Ritter, man of the match, coming on at half time. Right, Dallara with a red, which is a frustrating one. VAT in the Netherlands, 0% for insurance and for a few other things. 9% for essentials, 21% for everything else. Oh, okay. Oh, Kramer's injured and Dallara suspended. Oh yeah, Kramer. How long is he out for? Not too long. Or 5 days, not bad. Okay, probably justified. Issue warning, don't appeal. Accepts his warning, that's good then. Right. Next up is Boxing Day. Game versus Port Talbot. At home, so we'll go full strength for that one, even though Port Talbot are one of the weaker sides. Maybe I'll make a couple changes here or there, but we'll see how things go. Right. Okay, good. Everything I've been doing this month is for VAT forms. Oof. Does not sound fun. Okay, we're still scouting transfer listed players now. See if anything happens there. Okay. Do I get a percentage of Andrea's transfer fee? Well, I don't know if he'll get. Well, he'll definitely get one, but no. I think he probably is in his last couple of seasons with us. He's 28. He's a jack of all trades. To be fair, that is one of the reasons why he might stick around, because he can play a lot around. It depends on the tactics, you know. Unfortunately, he's injured with his broken ankle, but like he can play centre mid, he can play all across the front line, he can play striker, but he is declining. He is at 28. You know, he is playing less and less each season compared to what he used to be. Well. And his value is still relatively high. Like, we could probably get 40-50 million for him if we sell him in the next couple of seasons. So it depends on players coming through, new like formations, whether we sell him or not. We might sell him this year, we might sell him next year. It all depends. I was looking at selling him this season, but I was like, oh no, I'll keep him for left wing support. And then he just stopped playing striker, and I was like, okay, he's really good. And he's been having a fantastic season until that broken ankle, which is a real shame for him. But we'll see. We'll see how he goes. Everything. There's sometimes I have plans to sell player, like with Vela. He was our left winger, and I was going to sell him. Genuinely was going to sell him, and then I converted him to a right back, and he won 7 Ballon d'Ors in a row. And so, you know, anything can happen. And that was age 30. He started winning Ballon d'Ors. You know, was it 7? Might have been 6, but just ridiculous. Genuinely ridiculous. Right. Marquina as well. How is Sergio Marquina doing? He's doing all right. He's just asked to play more football. He's our starting left winger most of the time. But obviously the rotation he's been a bit pissed off at. But very good. 23 years old, 3 Brazil caps. Yeah, played 13, 4 goals, 6 assists. You know, not an incredible one compared to this 2028 season, but yeah, doing well. Cam happy to stay, which is good. I'm going to probably loan a few players out this window, though. We got too many left backs on us at the moment. We've got 4 left backs, which is not what you want to see. And we have a bunch of other situations going on, so I'm going to do some loans in January, hopefully to get some of these players open. Oh god, we've got a shit ton of players joining on January 1st as well. Oof, goodness me. Right, let's go. We've got Port Talbot next, and then we're going to get to the first. We're going to save before the Redeem Win game, and then we're going to ask for a new stadium, and then if they say no, we'll reload, and then wait until the end of the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 joining? on January 1st as well. So I got another 10 players joining Jan 1st. Nice, nice. And Elf Hook, did he retire? I don't know. We'll have to have a look for him. I don't think he's retired yet. I think I probably would get the note. I would have seen the notification for it. But let's see. Although if he's moved to a staff role, he gets rid of his nickname. Oh! Alf! Oh, no. Right, God. I need to look for Galatasaray, don't I? Oh, God. What year did we sell him? Is this you? Is this you, Alf Hook? No. Galatasaray. Maybe I should look at Galatasaray transfer ins. My next region will be called Tuco Salamanca. Oh, okay. Right. Transfers. History. Right. I sold Alf Hook ages ago to them. I'm David Cordova. Sanya? This is it. This is him. This is Alf Hook, isn't it? This is Alf Hook. Yes. This is Alf Hook. He's technically still playing, but he has become a staff member. So there you go. We got to we'll yeah, keep history. So he's currently he's not very good. But he's got a lot of knowledge. He's currently playing for Blythe Spartans, age 37. He's starting for Blythe Spartans. He's a fantastic season. He is retiring, I think, though, isn't he? Long-term plans doesn't tell me. But there you go. That is Alf Hook. He is still kicking about. Had a very good time over in Galatasaray for many years. Okay. But yeah, it's annoying. They get rid of the nicknames when they retire, or they change into like staff. Very frustrating. Right. Let's go. With a name like that, I hope he doesn't become a youth coach. There we go. BRB getting T, no worries. Right. Port Talbot, home. Let's go. Oh, Germany's starting to get really Christmassy as well, by the way. We went to... God, where did we go to? We went to a place called... No, it wasn't Aruba. Shit, what's it called? What the fuck was this place called? Let me see. Maps. It was called... Where's Darmstadt? Darmstadt, Eberstadt, Darmstadt, Argel, Bieterstadt, Segmüller. And holy shit, this store was fucking... it was like 4 or 5 floors... And it was like a furniture store. It had a restaurant in it, had a cafe. Well, that's code. Chloe dragged me somewhere I can't remember. No, it's because we went to Segmüller on Monday. Because we were up by Vitasam. We hadn't been before. We're like, oh, we're looking for a chair, looking for like one of those, like a rocking chair, but also like just a chair for the corner, like a nice comfortable chair. And we walked it, like we saw it, we were like, oh, we always see the sign for it, and you walk up, it's fucking huge, and it has like a little German village outside where like they sell like food and drink and stuff, and they have market stalls outside. We walk in, it's huge, like this, it's like the entire Christmas decorations, and my god, and it had like it was ridiculous. We could only do 2.5 floors because we were way too tired because it was so big. It was ridiculous. And then today we went to a place called XXX Lutz, I think, which is another furniture store, which also was huge and had there's all this Christmas stuff coming. I was like, my goodness. But yeah, also the stores are all putting their Christmas foods out, like their Christmas snacks, and I don't know what to try because all of the German Christmas snacks are around. I'm like, I don't know what's good and what's not. Like, I don't even know what the Christmas snacks are. They're just things, and I'm just like, I have no idea what this is. but I don't know if it's good or not, and I don't want to buy it if it's shit, you know? Christmas in October. I know. We should all save our points and rename the whole team from the Breaking Bad universe. I'm not one to gatekeep early Christmas decorations, but it's not even November. How shameful. Yeah, I understand. I don't think Christmas should start. I think I get having Christmas decorations in November in the stores because people are starting to buy stuff for. You need to buy stuff for Christmas, for December, because I think I love Christmas, and I think December is Christmas in a way. Like, you have your decorations up for the whole of Christmas, and you can start having the Christmassy vibes once you hit December. But you need to buy stuff for that, so I understand why it opens in November. But I do think October is too early, because October is Halloween and like autumn and stuff like that. So yes, I do agree with it. It's too early, but it's happening, and I'm just like, holy shit. And I think being in a new country, I'm like, holy shit, all this new stuff, you know, all the German Christmas markets we're going to be able to go to. They haven't started at least yet, but we're going to try and go to some of them. But yeah, it's insane. It's insane, like some of these new stores we went to. But yeah, I need to try all these new stacks because they do have celebrations here, which is great. Yeah. Are you celebrating Xmas on the 24th? No, we'll be doing it on the 25th. I think Germany do it on the 24th. Do they have Halloween in Germany? They do. Yes. Not as big, though. It's not that big. We've seen a little bit. Like, there's some stuff out in the stores, but it doesn't seem too big. Yeah. Well, I'm working on the 24th and the 25th and the 26th. So, fun. Yeah, no. I'm excited for Christmas. I like Christmas. Christmas is my favourite holiday. Aiden? It'll be weird, though, this year, not having a snowy Christmas. You know, I've been very blessed that I've had, like, four Christmases in a row. It's like a snowy Christmas, you know? And this year, we probably won't do, because it doesn't snow that much in where we are in Germany, at least. The north of Germany probably does, but not where we are. So it'll be a bit weird going, oh, it's just normal, you know? It's not, like, Christmassy vibes, you know? Because it used to be fucking amazing. Like, the one good thing about living in Kirin around Christmas is that you would go out for like Christmas Day or Christmas or Boxing Day, go for a walk around, and it was snowing, Christmas lights in all the houses, and like Christmas trees outside covered in actual real snow and lights, and it was so beautiful. Like that was one of the things it's interesting. I'm a little bit nostalgic for Kirina now that I'm gone. You know, I'm a bit like, oh, I miss that. But I know that if I was actually there this winter, I'd be wanting to kill myself because it would have been our like sixth Christmas winter, and it would have been cold. The sun set at 3 o'clock today or something over there, and like all the stuff we have here, we wouldn't be able to do because it's just the middle of nowhere again, you know. But it's always one of those things. You get nostalgic for the places you've been, but you forget about the bad things, you know? Maybe if it was like a few days later, I'd go back and be like, oh, that's not so bad. But doing it so many years in a row is just, oh, it's Christmas's home fixture. Literally. Well, it is Lapland. We did live in Lapland, you know? So that is, like, Santa's there, you know? Not in the commercialised area of Lapland. That's the Finnish area of Lapland. We're in Swedish Lapland, what we were. But yeah, so we will see. Ritter on the ball. Oh, Piras, Ritter. Oh, Ritter! Where's that come from, Bud? Only his second of the season. That's some goal, lad. Go on, boy. Well, where's that come from? Takes a shot, it gets blocked. Second attempt. Goes, all right, then I'll go do it this time. Oh, very nice. But yeah, so no snow, no sticking the face in the snow this year though, lads. So unfortunate. Well, I did that now. I just be like, oh, just go outside and stick it in the grass, you know. The one thing is though, we're definitely experiencing autumn this year. Like all the leaves are changing colour and falling. There's leaves everywhere. I need to go buy a rake because our garden's just so full of leaves. So we didn't have to deal with that in Kirina because either the trees are evergreens or all the leaves are kind of just covered up immediately by the snow, you know. So it's a new thing we've had to deal with this time around. Like some of the leaves are so thick it's like slippery because there's so many leaves on the ground. Aiden, we are dominating Port Talbot here, but just not getting the goals at the moment, you know. 17 shots, 6 on target. 6 on target's not great. Marquina, Swan v5 with a goal. It's only his third of the season. Only his third. Right, okay. Did you go to the Oktoberfest celebrations last month? No, I didn't. Well, it's this month as well, but no, I have not, because we were away for most of the month this month, so we missed out on them, you know. But we intend to, like, the annoying thing is that most of those events have, like, they cost a shit ton. Like, the proper Oktoberfest tickets cost loads of money. So with, like, work and settling in and the holiday and stuff, we're like, okay, we'll just skip it this year, you know. Maybe we'll go to Darmstadt in this weekend or something, who knows. But next year might be the one to go to. Maybe I'll get my boys up as well. Oh, Aiden's injured now. God damn it, man. What's happening to all our players? Everyone's getting injured. Here comes Lopez for Aiden. And Hamilton will go right wing. Ritter. Pires. Ritter. Oh, he's in the mood for goals now. He's in the mood. Right. 1v5. It's cleared. Lopez picks up 1v5. Ritter. He's out on the left this time now. Pulls it across. It's an open goal. Pires makes it 3 before the half. Lovely stuff, lads. Lovely stuff. Right. Ritter. A bit rainy here as well. Good ball. Pires. Easy header. Goal. You'll love to see it. Okay, I'm very happy. Keep it going. No one cares. They stick with the same shit. Okay. Barry continue to win. They've been very good this year. Down the bottom, Riddimer win. Carmarthen. Okay. Zoom on. But yeah, we do intend to go to some Christmas markets this year. Apparently, there's some good ones in Mannheim, in Nuremberg, Cologne, Stuttgart, Darmstadt and Frankfurt. Oh, that's not a good way to start the half, lads. Not a very good way to start this half at all. But we got it's amazing what you can actually do when you live like in civilization. You can just get the train, you know, to places. It was 4-hour train to Luleå for us. And I could get the train to Welsh Depression. Thank you for the follow. Look, I don't think you'll be having Welsh Depression with this, you know. Welsh League, we're top of the rankings. Win the Champions League, you know. Just think of all the flat over Bratwurst you could try. Ooh, that's very true. That's the one thing I really want to learn German more. I'm trying to, but it's coming along slowly to be able to like go up to market stalls and ask for stuff and understand what they're saying, because it's a bit awkward being like, sorry, do you speak English? But I guess the Christmas markets, they're more likely to speak English because they're a bit more like touristy, you know, commodified, etc., etc. But we'll see how things go. Thibaut with a foul there. Only got 20 minutes left of this game. We'll make a sub now. Pires for Roscoe. Ritter for Tizao. Don't know, I'm from Thanethi, definitely still have it. Oh, you're actually from Thanethi. Oh, amazing. Well, I'll show you what we've done with Thanethi. We're trying to get our 100,000 seater stadium at the moment. We're currently in a 65,000 seater. But we've been managing Thanethi since, God, what was it? 13, 14, I think. This is our, I don't know, 60-something season with them. Doing pretty well. Hold on. Once this game finishes, we're just beating Port Talbot. It was a former club of mine. I also managed Port Talbot and Lido and Pennybont and Haverfordwest and Barry. This is my 6th club I've managed. We are top of the league, as you can see. But hold on. Yeah, 16 from 16 so far. Good little good last game of the calendar year, actually. Why Thanethi? So nice. Well, basically, by chance, really. Don't ask about how he hides all his young boys in houses across Thanethi. I don't know even what is the population of Thanethi, because we got a 65,000 seater stadium going on in Thanethi called the Moore Stadium that was built in 2356. But hold on, Champions League past winners. We've been doing pretty well. What are the odds they agree to build an? Oh, if it happens 2 times in a row, I'm gonna be fucking fuming, man. I'm gonna be so mad. Why Thanet? Basically, we were at Barry for the longest time. Hold on, where's my profile? We were at Barry. No, profile. Maybe profile. We were at Barry, and then we decided to leave them, and we actually initially went to Riddimer Win, but then I had a crash, so I had to do it again. Basically, Thanethi came up as one of the options, and they had such terrible odds of staying up. Like they don't. I think if I get a club, we can actually look at their previous history before me, to see what's going on. Hold on, it's gonna take a little bit, but yeah, 23, 14, 15, 13, 14 was the first season. I'm still 100. Okay, I'm stuck at 100 now. Well, history, competitions, and then we go to domestic league. So 20, like 20. They've been in the Welsh League a few times through the years. Like here a little bit, that a good bit in the 2200s, and then like by the time we were like, they hadn't been in the league for God knows how long. So I went, yeah, let's go for it. People will say 7,039 people live here, which surprises me. Apparently, past history is gone from 26. I need someone to confirm. Sorry, what? Past history? You mean like competition history or something? That's great. Oh, like history before the league started? So like not the Simmer Alliance, this section down here. But yeah, we decided to just take them on because it was a challenge, and we turned them into a Welsh powerhouse, which is fantastic. Took us how many years? Only like 7 years. No, 8 years to win the league, which is pretty impressive. And then we've just dominated from there on out. So, but we're coming to the end of our time with Llangefni, because once we get our 100,000 seater stadium, we're going to be moving on to a new team, and that's how we're doing it, because we've been sort of managing best. Yeah, I saw Best 11 has gone, and the history of Best 11, which is great. It just feels like they've just stripped so much shit out of the new game. You know, like a lot of the cool stuff, like a lot of that stuff is stuff I just will just sit and look at, like go on the save and be like, oh, let's go look at that. Let's go look at that. Let's go look at our Best 11. Speaking of that, we should do that for Llangefni. Let's have a look at our Best 11 for Llangefni. Because I think it's still got one of the older players in, annoyingly. It just won't get rid of him. But let's have a look. Hold on. Oh, it's frozen. So I might stay on 24, to be honest. Yeah. It just seems crazy the amount of stuff they've removed, as I can't track my history yet. Your history, your profile history, they don't have. Or like the club, like that seems insane to me. I started a new Sweden save 3 weeks ago. Might stick to that. Oh, nice. Right, here we go. Overall, so we've got Francesco Grillo, of course, Francesco Svanzi in goal. 899 appearances for us. Mehmet Seker, right back. Interesting. Miroslav Dorjovic. He is Tizanovic. That is Tizanovic, Djordjevic. Oh god, I clicked achievements. Yeah, that's Tizanovic. Elder Boj. Dieter Flotman being there is hilarious, because he played we had him right at the start. Jambaldinho playing centre mid is quite funny. He's just chilling. Where are you, Jambaldinho? Oh god, I've clicked him. Still playing at EFC. That's surprising. Second season there, doing pretty well actually. Emir Jones, he's the guy from before, and we've never done it. Anthony Span, Daniel Guida at left mid, he's only got 245 appearances. Then we've got Sasades, incredible boy. Gutierrez made the bench now, which is pretty impressive. Akraf Tran, and this was Nizzy van der Tizzy. Lee White, Salah Abbas, Kasim, Klotstra, and then Ramadan as well. So, yeah, is that 3 million or 30 million? That's 3 million. I don't know what the other ones are. Right, but let's stop wasting time. We're getting to January 1st. Well, I could go through other teams. We'll go to January 1st, save, ask for a stadium, if not reload, and then play really away. Also see who wins the Ballon d'Or, etc., etc. Also do the 6-month dealies, the usual new calendar year stuff, you know. See who wins anything. But let's go. Right. And we got a new affiliate club potentially on the 31st as well. Still waiting for that Spanish club. They got rid of, what was it, Albacete, and we just haven't been able to get it back again, which is very annoying for trying to get South Americans work permits. Right. I still am trying to figure out the rules for this new club. apart from like the challenge of like the new having a son from the first season, I don't know what rules I'm gonna do like with signing and with tactics and stuff, because I think this like it's been fun doing a new tactic every season, but at the same time I want to kind of have I don't know if I want to do that again for the next year, you know, because some seasons were just awful to get through, but I don't know whether we just stick to just having a good tactic and then make the transfers harder, maybe. Shit, I wonder if New Kids is in the game or that has gone. Yeah, that could be. Oh god, I didn't even think about that. Whether like having a son is in the game or not. That'd be. Oh god, can you imagine? Surely that's not hard to like do, you know? Because isn't there a thing like with relationships and stuff now? Right, target. Could you have a daughter? I don't know. Right, the 6-month dealies are going on at the moment, so we'll have a little look at who we could potentially sign. Would be first son to be born 300 years old. Well, we've already had one son in this save. This genuinely feels like a different. Okay, right. So, there's no one really here that I want to sign. 22, Felipe Luis already transferred somewhere. Let's put this up to like 25 at maximum. 19. Tina Carrard. Oh, okay, I'll sign you. Not bad. Cheap. 23.83. From what I've seen, all the database stuff is still the same, so I assume it should work. Okay. 11 sons. God, could you imagine? Every season, I gotta play a son. Like, gotta reload for a son. But you never know. That's true. That is true. They've made a lot of get decisions where everyone just goes, huh? You know, like what? Why did that have to be taken out? You know. So, Jorginho. Oh, this is Jorginho. I'm signing you ages ago. Zach. Yeah, Abby. Nanzazic. Okay, Luca Hess from Bayern. There's nothing particularly special this time around. Yeah, no, we'll leave it. We'll leave that. We'll look at the transfer list. I would say go 4-3-3 and play your son at the middle striker on pens and free kicks. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Maybe youngsters. We got Pelivan here. 12.25 million are worth. That doesn't seem great. How would you worth that much? Christian Brew. Taking out heat map in a year when you brought biggest tactical change into. Yes, the pass maps and the heat map shit. Because wasn't that only added in like when was that added? Like 23, 22? It feels like that's a very new addition to then immediately take out with your tactical reform is feels kind of crazy to me. Yeah, it as you said, is certainly a choice. I do wonder, like, because they do say like other stuff will be added, like there's the international stuff, but like goodness me, also found out you can't have goalkeepers on What? That's bollocks. That's such bollocks, man. Oh, it just I don't know. I will definitely not be buying it for this point, which is crazy because it could be like the last FM I bought was FM23, which is wild. Tizao unable. Okay, we're gonna go again. Sorry, Tizao, you're gonna use this guy instead this time. Develop. I need you to learn this, lad, because that's how you become a stalwart on this side. You can still get them on pens if you put him at outfield, but not on. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That sucks. Every time you get a penalty or a free kick, you immediately move him out into field and then put him on free kicks and pens, you know, and then move him back again after it's taken. Okay, here we go. Getting close to the New Year, 2378, a World Cup year. Does that mean 1978, 82, 86, 90, 94, 98? No. I really think the team they got in to do the new engine are rubbish. Like, I don't want to think bad of them, but so much is missing now. I don't think they knew the game or player base. Did they get lots of new people in? So I thought it was just the same team, you know. Oh, we can get Queen of the South. Nothing really here I want, to be honest. You can do the pens once and he's on the list. Okay. No, it doesn't work on free kicks. Jesus. It just... Yeah, it feels like so much of the game has just been stripped to just like the barest of bones. We were hiring like mad a few years back. How's T, Dark God? What did you have? It just seems crazy to me. Like, because from what I've seen, a lot of... did you guys see there was the every time... It's not good because every time FM posts, it's not met with... Also, did you see how the new takers list looks like? I have not. Let me ever see. Get a screenshot for me. Them doing the thing like one of the tips of how to play is like, oh, try a controller, and everyone's like, you fuckers. Like, and from what I've seen of all the pictures and stuff, it does look like they've kind of gone halfway between PC and Xbox, like and controller, you know. Check the jobs, huge roles needed. Advanced software engineer, senior software engineer, principal Unity engineer, senior Unity software. Oh Christ. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. Fulham doesn't get an intake. Is that because they sold their youth facility or something? Right, 1-1, 1-1, 4-0. New Year's Eve. Okay. It just, yeah, it's so weird. It because like the thing I keep coming back to is that they've had over 2 years to do this, you know, because the whole point was that FM24 was going to be very like 23.5 because they're focusing on FM25. So they kind of, if you think about it, they had the thing. It's just a list of names, no attributes, nothing. Oh God, did you? I didn't see it in the group. I didn't see a picture or something, but God, like, so they've had that long, and then 25. It just. Oh, Baptista wins, but wow, no, not a Llangefni player for the first time in God knows how long. Baptista wins it. Small Movie 5 second, Jensk third. Wow, okay. Max Jensk second as well. Wow, okay. Poor from us this year then. And we had Foucher in the team of the year. Small Movie 5, Lewis Hamilton, and Vincent on the bench. No goalkeeper anywhere. Oh my goodness. Even Dortmund don't get an intake. Imagine one of the biggest... What? They don't get an intake? This seems insane. Like, genuinely. Dal Ara gets Golden Boy. Okay. That's good at least. Small Movie 5 wins French Player of the Year. Nice. Oh. God. Fucking... Like my bloody thingamajiggy. FM is like my fucking internet. Right, hold on. Hold on. There you go. Refresh. Oh, that hasn't pushed through yet. Refresh. There you go. Sorry about that. It dropped again. Very frustrating, I know. Now I can't even track career goals. You can't track career goals? What's happened? By the way, Juan Manuel de Renzo joins. 18-year-old Argentinian. Got a work permit. So, very nice. We're back. We're back. It just, yeah, it seems so crazy how poor it seems for goalkeeper. Oh, for goalkeeper. SR Onto, stop criticizing everyone. It's just... It's crazy as well, because... You know what is weird to me, though? Because from what it seemed to me... I don't know if... I didn't really... like. From what I saw, at least on Twitter, a lot of the people that got the alpha version were like, oh yeah, this is not too bad. And now it's come out in the beta, it seems really bad? So I don't know what they were, like... Did they not know this was coming with the alpha being really bad? I don't know, it's very odd. Or maybe they thought the alpha was just really early and they were going to change it for the beta. But yeah, it just seems crazy to me how this has worked out. And like, there was very little goodwill in the community already, and oof. But I don't know. It's just a shame at the end of the day. Maybe this is the kick up the arse they'll need, you know, because maybe they'll see a drop in sales. Because I did see a lot of people refunding, you know, because it does seem to be, it doesn't matter what happens every year they increase sales, you know. Maybe this year they'll see a bit of a drop and suddenly go, oh, maybe we need to fucking pull our finger out, you know. But I don't know. This is a bunch of South Americans joining, by the way, so most of them will be going out on loan, or trying to send them out on loan to every which way and where. Alright, do that, bum bum bum. Continue. Right. We're gonna save now. We're gonna ask for the new stadium, and then if we don't get it, we'll reload and play Ready Million. If we do get it, happy fucking days. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Barry make Roscoe bid. Nope. Right, let's get a save going. And do a bit of saves coming. Maybe we'll try the different options, you know, just to see whether we can get it to work in any way or shape or form, you know. See what happens. Oh, right. Let's go. Well, we don't know. It's not live on console yet. If it takes off on console with the casual players, they expect it to wrap up. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Because they are it does feel like they are moving to console players. You know, they want it, from what it seems, it's like they're trying to appeal to the newer players, not the old faithful. Which is kind of, it always feels like that's the crazy part, because the new players always a bit like they'll come and go like that, but it's your hardcore fan base is what you really need for a game to keep going. And it's just like, they're like, yeah, fuck the hardcore fan base, we want more players. They went too hard chasing console market, they forgot their bread. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason why people play Football Manager over FIFA career mode, you know? But we'll see. We're still only like 5 days after the beta's released, you know? Things can change. We still have like a week and a half until the full game comes out, you know? Who knows? Right, let's ask. Achieve its ambitions. Okay, financial benefits, must be aware. Okay, right, that didn't work then. Load, no, well, we'll try. Left behind, blah, 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 blah. Okay, right, didn't work. Let's go. Let's ask the next one. We're gonna go through and ask all the ones. FIFA crowd are toxic generally. Yeah. We'll see. We will see. So they'll are getting the abuse they fully deserve. It's funny. When I load, the load bar on the OBS, I can see it, but on my actual screen I don't see it. Very odd. Right, that was the first option. Stadium, build stadium. Yeah, no. Okay, financial, blah, 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 blah. No. Yeah, I think we're going to wait 25 years for this. But, well, an extra 3 years. We'll see what options happen. Excuse me. Okay, tactics. No, what am I doing? Board. I click club. Come on, FM, you can do it. You can get to club. God, Lewis Hamilton's only 24 as well. Swearing the V5's only 24. Christ. Foucher's only 25 is incredible. Right. Board. Stadium. Build new stadium. Modern football. No. 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 Okay. Go again. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. I'm trying all of them just to see, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Right. Board. No, board stadium. What are we on to? This one? Revenue streams? Leaked press. Leaked press never works. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, leaked press never works. Well, at least on stadiums, you know. I'll just get sacked. And that would really be bad. But I just don't think that. I think you've got to ask at the end of the season, but I also think it just won't work until 23-81. I think that's the season we're aiming for, you know. Got to get through this year. 78 season, 79 season, 80 season, 81. We got 3 more this season plus 3 seasons, I reckon, and then they'll say yes. I think, I hope, I pray. Yeah, no, blah blah blah, whatever. It is a shame it's like so hard coded, the stadium stuff. Like, it doesn't feel like it's very random. Who knows? Maybe you can't build a stadium in the new games, you know? Because that's one thing also, is that they definitely, like, while people see that they're probably building towards console players, they are definitely building towards short-term players. They are not building towards the players that play 20 seasons plus. Like, all of the long-term stuff seems to just be kicked away, you know? They the short stuff. I think banking on future console market is dead, in my opinion. I get it, because there is a lot of players, and it has seen a resurgence in a few years, but I think that was COVID, and it's funny because there was a huge surge in stuff from the multiplayer stuff, like the FM Showdown and stuff, and they've completely just binned multiplayer, you know? It's just like, what gaming company goes, yeah, we're gonna get rid of multiplayer, the thing that like had us having like the most viewers we've ever seen? Console won't exist after the next generation, in my opinion. Really? I think there'll always be consoles. FM26 world record save will be something like 2045. Apart from FM Touch and Nintendo. I think there still will be consoles. People don't want PCs. They want consoles. They want something they can just, like, even if it is a PC and a console, it'll be called a console. But we'll see. Right, we got Riddimer win. Let's go. Let's see who we want to play. Get some 19s in there. Aiden's been troubled with injury recently. Let's put Ronaldo at right wing. Oliver Webber at left back. Hurtado? Alexander the Great's had a few issues with injury. Sasha Kramer. Lefebvre. Franklin. Jordi Vicente. Mikel. Robbie Christians. And I think that's good. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Let's go. It's dumb to buy a console when you can buy a gaming PC for the same. Yeah, but people don't want to set up a gaming PC. You know, they want to just buy a. They want to buy a block, put discs in, or turn it on and have it work. They don't want to be using a mouse and keyboard. They want to have a controller. PC is too much like hard work for, not hard work, but like it's too not complicated, but like they just want the simplicity of the console. Maybe delaying online mode with the console push, another brilliant choice. The multiplayer stuff, because that was like the FM Showdown stuff was so fucking hot. It was on the front page of Twitch, you know. It was insane. And then they had the World Cup and stuff. Like, they did the whole World Cup, FM World Cup, and it's just like, oh yeah, but it's not going to be in the next game. Like, all the people that saw the World Cup stuff or saw the Showdown would be like, oh my god, I want to get the new FM. I want to play with my mates. Oh, it's not in the game. What? Why is it not in the game? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to play the old FM. I'll just buy FIFA and play online on FIFA. You know, because the prices they're creeping up. That's just general stuff. You know, prices creep up all the time, and it will continue to until there's a reset of something. By the way, penalty for us. Nicer start than the Carlton game. And who's taking number 7? Royo, and he scores. Sends the keeper the wrong way. The first goal of the new calendar year, 23-78. Nice. Royo sends the keeper the wrong way. Good stuff. Early lead. Keep this up, lads. Vicente on the ball. Pulls it in to Guerrero, but Royo's there. Royo's very good, actually. Lefebvre. Plays it into Guerrero, into Royo. Blocked. Mispa. Hurtado. Vicente. Guerrero. And he gets a goal himself. He's 50 this season. I'm probably going to loan Guerrero out. All we need is a video game crash at ET 2.0. Video game crash. Oh, you mean like a market crashed? Unfortunately, I don't know when that'll happen, but we need fucking Gabe to come on and crash the console market like he did with the CSGO knife market. Guerrero, Royo, Lefebvre, Guerrero, and Jason Jones with the save. Okay. Lefebvre, balled in, cleared. Ronaldo. Burnt it all down, started fresh. It's shocking the state of gaming. It is sad. Well, it's like the AAA stuff is, sadly, but when you look at the indie scene, it's very good. There's loads of really good games coming out of the small developers and whatnot. You know, it's just the big developers are the shit ones, basically, because they're so greedy. But a lot of like your indie games are very good. There's a lot of quality games out there. It's just they don't get as much, visibility, I guess. What was it? The fucking 33 game? That got really good stuff with it. Weber. Oh god, what's going on here? Mispa. Ayala. Mispa. Oh, okay. Freighter. Ball in. Ooh, back post. Kramer. Weber. Weber down the right. He's fouled by Nathan Smith. That's a professional foul and a half. Excuse me, ref. Where's the yellow card for that one? Lefebvre? That was a terrible shot. Good God. That was going out for a throw-in. Why is every game person of a big pronoun person or of that sort? I don't want to get banned for saying it. Why is every game person a big pronoun person or of that sort? What are you talking about? Royo scores. I don't think every game person's a pronoun person. I just think that more people from the LGBT community are able to make games now and allowed to be a bit more free about saying it rather than hiding it, because they've been around, they just weren't visible before. And I don't think of any situation really. I don't mind inclusive where they're all like the same, that everything seems the same. I don't think there is that many though. Really, what big games are doing in the indie games? Yeah, because that's like they're able, like people of that want to see representation of themselves. If you look at the previous like 20, 30 years of games, they probably have had zero. So I feel like it's quite all right to do that. Like, doesn't it get the same when you have a normal guy as the main protagonist every single time? You know, oh, there's a guy as the main character. Oh, that's it's all the same, you know. That's what you're saying, really. You know, how many like every GTA? Oh, it's a guy. Oh no, you know. By the way, Ronaldo gets a block. Well, that's 4-0. I don't really get the argument, Dark God, to be honest. I feel like it's a bit of a bias there, maybe. The Last of Us fan base lost their mind over number 2 because she was gay, I think. Exactly. I see some representation, you know, and that's probably the only one I can think of, really. Maybe Life is Strange. Was she bi or was she gay? Maybe. But Life is Strange still isn't that big of a thing. The Last of Us 2 is the biggest one, I think. Maybe. Well, I don't know the history of gaming that well. Like, it doesn't feel like there is that much. Indie games, yeah, I get it. But there's you think about how many bloody indie games there are, you know? And how many other games there are. I think in the grand scheme of things, I think it's just the when it does get brought up, they bring it up. They're like, oh, look at this. And it's like, then Life is Strange was mental when people found out like it was so fucked up. Oh, was it? I've never played Life is Strange, but I've heard things about it. Not just... it comes into my periphery, but I've never done the deep dive into Life is Strange, I guess, you know? And I feel like a lot of people just make fun of Life is Strange now, I think, for being a poor game. Huge backlash. Oh, okay. Was it a bit of a, tack it on at the end without any build-up sort of thing? Such a good game. I know that Life is Strange 1 was deemed really good. Was Life is Strange 2 bad, maybe? I'm a bit out of it on that sort of gaming news, I guess. Right, what am I doing here? I made a couple subs. We're just chilling. We're cruising in this game. Ah, Royo! No, my boy! Dallara, he's summoned from the abyss of the red card to come back into this game. Right, 4-0 win versus Rinduin, unless Jason Jones tips it over the bar. Game was pretty much won in the first 20 minutes there, and we kind of just stopped playing at that point. Ronaldi, well, I think it's Ronaldini actually. Hopefully that Royo injury isn't too bad. No back pass, please, Lucas. Thank you. Right. Alexis Gutierrez. It's a nice win for the first calendar year game. Anyone seen the Twits movie? It ruined a great childhood pleasure for me. No, I haven't. I have not. The Twits. Is that new? My cult. I have all of the like categories of like game show quizzes, like pop culture and music are by far my worst. I have zero pop culture or music knowledge. It is awful. Netflix film. Dallara. Guerrero. Okay, this is just an end highlight. There you go. Right. 4-0 win. Good stuff. Very pleased. Mikhail Roy with 2 goals and an assist, but an injury. Please don't be a big one, lad. Transfer window starts as well, so we've got to wait until the second though for the Spanish one to open. What genre of music do you like the most? I guess metal and rock. But I don't really listen to music. I'm not really I'm very weird in that sense. I don't actually listen to music very often. The only times I really listen to music is when I'm at the gym, and I haven't been at the gym much recently because I haven't signed up for one. Don't bother. It's a film of the Roald Dahl book, The Twits. Oh, I did hear about that. Yes. I did. Is that out already? That's wild. Royo's okay. Good stuff. Right. And I do love a old school, like fucking. I like cheesy music as well. You know, like the Cheese Room, the old school bangers. For peace and quiet, to be honest. To be fair, a lot of time I'm walking thing, I won't listen to music. I'll listen to a podcast. I'm on ancient history podcast, or I'm listening to German podcast at the moment. Right, I'm going to continue one more day to get to the Spanish window opening, and then I'm going to try and do some loan offers for players to try and get some game time for the rest of these guys so I can actually sort out this stuff. I'm tone deaf. My music knowledge is garbage. I'm also tone deaf, I think. I cannot hit. Yeah, I'm very tone deaf. Right. Grimsby Town Brentford are playing at the moment. It's the Cup, isn't it? EFL Cup. Right. Excuse me. Apologies. Right, Alexander the Great's only 26. That's crazy. Okay. Oh. Bordeaux bid for Cohen. I probably will loan you instead. Hendrik Flament. I'm old and still use MP3s. I've got a collection of users from 207. Damn, man. Fair play. Nice. Right, let's have a look at who I want to loan out. Is that window opened yet? Yes. Serie A and Spain have opened. Who do we want to get rid of? Not get rid of, but who do we want to loan out? Probably you. Try and loan out. Okay, hold on. Let's do that. Sene Jacobs. Cohen. Probably Dumas. Probably Hubert. Probably Rinaldi. Probably Weber. Bagardo. Lefebvre. Let's go with Camga, maybe. Yeah, that's a good amount to try and loan out. Oh, and also, where is he? Guerrero. Ooh, Wrexham Cardiff. Is that going on at the moment? Although I listen to most things so long as the sound's good to me. Ain't hip-hop, classical, especially opera, Bollywood. Avril Lavigne is a guilty pleasure. Her newer stuff, though, not... Really? I haven't listened to any of her new stuff at all, honestly. Right, we need to also do these guys down here. So all of you lot, I want to try and loan out. And I also want to try and loan out all of you lot. Can I not do that? No, because there's like a 16-year-old here, I swear. Club Bruges. I think it's you. Yes. There we go. I like history content too. Start with the World War One channel on YouTube. Ah, nice. Doesn't matter if different language. Yeah, no, I need to get in some German artists, to be honest. Start listening to that. I've never really been a World War guy. I maybe eventually will get to, but I'm definitely more an ancient history guy. You know, I did history of Rome. I've done history of Byzantium. I'm on history of Egypt. I want to do Greece and ancient China. I'm much more like, I like well, I guess Byzantium was into the 13th, like the, what was it? God, 1452 or something like that. Around then, so that was pretty like start of the Middle Ages, etc. But definitely much more older history than more recent, right? Adazinho, you're the Brazilian, so you can go to lovely. You can go to Spain and start. Nice. History of medicine. I used to be like that, but GCSE history put me off fucking Greek medicine and history of medicine. Ala Luciano, you can go wherever you like, lad. David Cohen. I would like for you to be a first team player, but I guess you can go elsewhere. Carthaginian history is metal as fuck. Yeah, no, to be fair, I did a little. Well, from what I did in the history of Rome, I learned a little bit about the history of Carthage. If you could go back to the Middle Ages, what would you take with you? That's a tough one. That's a very tough one. Alejandro Costa, you're Uruguayan. If you could go back to the Middle Ages, well, you need something that would be able to put you above everybody else, you know? But then also not get you killed. Screw you, Hippocrates and Robocock. Take something back to the Middle Ages. It's like that that video game where you've got like a fucking car or a motorbike in the Middle Ages. Juan Manuel Lorenzo. This is the Argentinian guy that's actually pretty decent and has a work permit with us. However, if I can send you to Spain to play, I can send you to Spain for half a year. Let's just try it. A console. It's tough because it's very hard to do anything electrical will just run out of battery. So you need something like, if you go to the Middle Ages, genuinely can you bring a fucking steam engine with you? Like, could I bring a steam engine, you know, to be like, look at what this does, and you need to do is give me coal, and then you can just start the Industrial Revolution early. That would be something funny, but maybe it has to be like something you can carry. You'd have to take some sort of knowledge with you. Maybe to be fair, like a mechanics book on like all of the basics of like Industrial Revolution, like a history of the Industrial Revolution, and then you could just kickstart an age early. You know, if you learn how that shit works, you can relatively easily, not relatively easy, but you can get that shit started. You know. Or what else is really valuable back then? You know, I'm trying to think. Where is Hubert? You go to Basel. Go to City. Go to Stockport. I guess you can. No. The problem is that even people like fucking Galileo were like the fucking Pope and shit like hated him because he was it's like, oh, look at the like sort of a bit more talking about the solar system and stuff, and it was anti-religious, so you got to be careful not to get yourself done in, you know. Laptop with a whole Wikipedia downloaded and a hand crank charger. See, Turbate and Pete Dunne are under masks now. Well, aren't they El Grande Americanos? Is that what? Because I swear they've been doing that for a while, or is there something new come out? Because I saw WWE doing a lot of teasers, but I thought that was like advertisement for like WrestleMania next year or some shit. But yeah, they've been fucking El Grandes, haven't they? Yeah, then I missed that. Oh, you missed that. I see. Okay. It's just so fucking poor. Like, God, man, when they were doing NXT UK, man, there was so much hope, and they've just been. Oh, isn't like Pete Dunne doing like fucking producing now for like Main Event or some shit like that? HTF after 2 games, I might only ever is a team with 2 wins. Hey, not bad then. What else could you bring back to the Middle Ages? Maybe like... I'd bury a shitload of coins under my current house, like 20 feet down. A note to say invest in crypto, you know? Invest all of your money in crypto as soon as it comes out and hold. Yeah, I don't know. I think something along like steam engine shit would be like sugar. Also, don't get me started on that. Thought it was a new faction. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because it looked like Gunther the first one. I was like, oh shit, is he back? And then I was like, more people. And I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, oh, Brock Lesnar, what the fuck? So yeah, it's just fucking advertisements. I'm so like, it feels like they're just so creatively bankrupt at the moment. WWE, a solar charged car, you know. But then if you started buying Bitcoin on day one, it would mess with the price. True. Well, you gotta wait a little bit, you know. You gotta wait a little bit. You gotta like buy in as you go. Because to be fair, even buying in like fucking back in the day, because people used to buy pizzas and shit with Bitcoin, you know. And it was like 7 Bitcoin was worth a pizza, you know. It wouldn't if you could very easily just invest like, I don't know, 50 quid in, and you would be fucking millionaire. They should raid the TW forums for ideas. Genuinely, that like some of the shit that like, I'm like, people on Twitter and YouTube and all that are booking better than WWE now. You know, it's ridiculous. It's so shit. Oh, it's fucking Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill again. I wonder when Nia Jax is going to show up. You know, like, god damn it, man. It's just so bad. I'd start mining it. Yeah, they're mining it early too. That also, yeah, true. But yeah, what can you do? Right, Royal asked for Royal, mate. I'm playing you. You played last game. Right. Oh, I didn't look at the transfer list, did I? I did, but it wasn't that good. I'll look again, see if anybody else has been put on there. Sadar will be signing for us though. The young Slovenian, very cheap. What, free? Transfer listed. Anybody else up here? 19.5 and 9.75. Gabrielin Brisset, age 27. There's not really anyone that, like, unless they're fucking world class, you're buying for 27. I'd start 10k a block. Jimmy Bolaños is back on the transfer list. So's Budin. So's Lamont Yaman, Tinguina, Ralph Schneider, Ozen, Winkler. We sold him to buy him this year for 6.25, and they're already transfer list again. That's funny. That happens so often with my when you sell someone, and then like by January they're already being like transfer listed. This guy went to Frankfurt. To be fair, this guy should go to Frankfurt. Right, signing Kara. What else could I bring back? Maybe a gun, you know? But then how do you make the bullets? You need something that's regenerative, maybe. Something that you can, like, do that's a much more advanced, but also doesn't depend on the advanced technology of the time, you know? Like, solar-powered stuff is very important, I guess. But... Genuinely, like a fucking complete history of the beginning of the Industrial Revolution would probably be one of the best. Although the book, you could very easily develop antibiotics. You'd be called a witch though, wouldn't you? Probably. Trying to think, you know? A lot of it will seem like magic, and then you just get persecuted by the church, if you're in Europe at least. Sorry, Weber, mate. I think you're going out on loan this time. Right, we'll continue onwards. Let us see. Aiding after Gaziantep. Wasn't that done by fluke, like penicillin? Yeah, it was. It was completely fluke. Hilariously, though, if you developed penicillin back then, before the Black Death, like theoretically, wow, if you develop, because the whole point of like workers' rights and the like end of like feudalism was due to Black Death because workers had to be paid more, you know. So it completely changed the history of the world. Well, I guess a lot of the stuff you'd be doing would be changing the history of the world. You know? Because the whole thing was that there were like so many people died that there was barely any workers. So workers could actually ask for like more money and it kind of put an end to serfdom in Europe. Because he was lazy and didn't wash up before he went on the trip. She can kill me, so I gotta stay away. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very interesting concept to think about, you know? What's crazy to me in reality is like the Bronze Age and like the Iron Age is like how like because you watch like primitive technology and stuff like and him trying to make like iron and stuff and stuff like that, and it's so like so careful, and he's following books of like how they did it. I'm like, how the fuck did they discover this shit? Like, it must have been so much trial and effort. I guess there's a reason why the Bronze Age lasted so long before like the Iron Age came in. Like even the Bronze Age, like how the fuck do you know? Oh, look, if we mine this ore and then like melt it, it becomes this harder stone that we can use. You know, it's the first people to discover that stuff is incredible. You know. It's so interesting to me. Like, I would love to know how it happened. Right, what am I doing? No stadium. No stadium. Just going to sit there. Still not gone away, which is a shame. But yeah. 5 million wage budget. 276 million transfer budget. Just untouched. New deal for Lucas. You know, Lucas. You know. 81, 3 years from now. Can I offer you to 82? There's no point giving you a new deal, mate. No. Because, like, it's literally just a 1 year extension. You don't need that. And he's got rid of his agent. There's probably a few players I need to give contracts to, because they're going to be going out in 79. So I need to look at who here. Like, Jordi Vicente. He's pissed off at me, so he needs some more you. I think there's Alexis there as well, who... There's a good potential. I need to start trying to play him. Like, if your family doubled in size every 30 years, those 50 dead would be hundreds of billions now. Exactly, you know? It's yeah. God, there's a lot of players here. Are you pissed? You're pissed. You're pissed. Scoring them V5 needs a new contract. That's an important one. 130k. Oof. Right. What are you on now? 74. Let's go to 90. You've seen Hurricane Melissa. I saw a tiny little thing about it, how it's what might be one of the worst hurricanes this late into the season ever, which doesn't look good, and Jamaica looks a bit fucked. I haven't actually seen much more about that. I haven't actually looked at the news for that, but yeah, does not look great. Does not look great for Jamaica, where it looks to make landfall. 105k. I'll happily pay that for you. So I'm V5. Okay, we'll do the rest of those later. I'll do the rest of those off stream, because doing contracts is not entertaining, you know. At least play some games, you know. Because we've only played. Well, we played 1, 2, 3, 4 games maybe. Yeah, 4 games. Got Barry away next, which is actually probably one of the hardest games of the season at the moment. And then we got home versus Haverfordwest. We could probably sustain 1 trillion people if we had correct water treatment and food production. 1 trillion. I think a trillion's a bit far. If you think about like how much we actually have of the Earth, we're only at like, what is it now? What are we at now? 9 billion, 8 billion. A trillion is like 1,000 billion. Is that million, billion, trillion? Like I don't think that's possible. You know, that's like 3 orders of magnitude more than what we've currently got, and we're struggling at the moment, even with proper like food and treatment and water production. I don't think the Earth can sustain that at all. You would have to you destroy all the what? Well, no, you can't. Because yeah, I don't know. I do not agree. I think we're probably at the limit now on it. In all honesty, with how things go, probably could get a few more if we actually properly farmed properly in the correct ways and water management, all that. But unfortunately, I don't think we will ever do that. Nino went from Sao Paulo to Benfica for 17 million. That's a big sale. Who the fuck is Bruninho? Regis. Okay, you're pretty good. For 17.5, Bruninho. Where the fuck are all these players coming from? Sao Paulo. Why the fuck is Sao Paulo got all these good players that are just selling for cheap? Right. Junior for 24. No. Right. Sao Paulo, both of those guys. Interesting. Non-transfer list. Age 25. It's a lot of high values there. What value? 10 million. Sam Amu. 21-year-old Englishman. Marcos. Didn't I try and sign you at some point, Marcos? Let's go 22. 23. Brazilian. Looking for like you, Oscar Aquino, like random players from Brazil. Let's go. If we do based in Brazil, South America, Brazil. Just scout like you lot, just like the best players of Brazil currently under 23, and see if we can get any of them. Thing is, a lot of them just won't get work permits because even though they're incredible attribute-wise, they just won't get the work permit, and then I'll have to send them off to fucking Spain for 2 years if I can get them to Spain because I don't have a continuous loan option there. 5-5, my goodness. Right, Barry away. Hope for West at home, Balla at home. Let's go. Get ready for this. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Already went through 3-1 as well. Okay. Oh, God. We're already going. Jefferson Jr. So this is the Sao Paulo centre-back. He's very good. 24. He's worth 31 million. Gil, you're very good. Wanted by a club. Cruzeiro. See, this is the thing. I can sign him for 4.6 million. That seems insanely cheap. But I bet he won't get his work permit. Dilson Jr. Bimbao. What a name. Like, look at the attribute spread on this guy. That seems bonkers for a 21-year-old. I did this last time, and there was like I signed a bunch of Brazilians, and none of them worked out because none of them get work permits. They all just stall in Europe. Right, 3.6. We'll just wait and see on that one. Makalele. I think I tried to sign you before, but you said no to me. I'll wait on that one. Paulista. Alessandro. Like, Jesus. Okay, I probably will push the boat out for you. I think you said no to me last time, so let's try and sign you again this time. 6.5, let's go 6 and 5.756. Marcos, another fantastic option. 22 million, no. So he's a bit Oscar Queen. Like, you look really good. Are you playing for the Paraguay national side? You are. 8.75, 18 million, a bit much for me. Clayton, a very good Brazilian goalkeeper, who's worth 1.5 million. They do want 15.75 for him. Nathan, I'm kind of looking for at least 1 star of current ability, because you want to bring in a guy that can. Ronaldinho. Look at those temples. João Roberto. Jeez, look at those physicals. Alright, I'll go 5 and 5 on you. See if I can get you down. You might be a bit of a tougher nut to crack. Ooh, maybe. Maybe we can do something with this. 7.5 and 6. Okay, they'll think about it. Zhao Edson. Oh, Ving's coming over into the den with me. That's interesting. She never does that while I'm streaming. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Can I move this? Do I have enough space? Okay, right. Hold on. You get to see. We're gonna get a Ving cam going on here. Where's Ving cam? Belly cam. So this is Ving's little den at the moment. Hold on. So you have. Oh Christ. So there's the desk. There's a fan here. So it's very small. Like the PC is there, and then my setup is here. So you have this desk on the left, and then this desk, and she just loves to just. She's got a little blanket, and she just curls up in here and just chills. But she normally doesn't come in here when I'm streaming. She's, oh, that was not what I wanted to be at. But she normally doesn't do that. So interesting. She doesn't normally like me talking like this. So obviously I've been talking quiet enough that she's pretty chill. Wari, he's okay. Manzio, like look at this guy. Surely. Almeiras. Sorry, I said we were going to play some football, but I've got distracted by scouting Brazilians. Bless her. She loves it in there. Because initially she was a bit unsure, and then she got in and was like, oh, this is that. Like, she just loves to be like in a little enclosed area. And now she'll just come in here by herself sometimes if the door's open. And she'll be like, yeah, I'm going to go curl up in my little spot, you know? She loves it. Right. Manuel Brem. See, look at that. Look at those. Jesus. He's 23. See, I bet none of these guys will get work permits at all. And that's like half the reason to sign them. Because a lot of them, like this guy, if he doesn't get a work permit, he's going to be 25 before he's even starting for you. So it's like, unless he really continues to develop, you kind of want him now, you know? Oh, Jesus. Marco Antonio. They're so cheap. Okay. Unai. File. We're getting into the shitter ones now. Eli Tadu. Dio. Should probably do Argentina. See who's based in Argentina. Going off. Normally Brazil's a lot better though. South America. Based in Argentina. Ramiro Guede. Interesting. You're very highly rated. Alright, we'll do a quick little. Some cup sets in the Dutch Cup currently. GVVV was 2-0 up after 15 minutes against de Graafschap. Currently 4-2 in the 60th minute. It was 4-1. Wow. Fair play. Fair play. Right. Gil, right. I've got to start doing contracts now. So Gil is this guy, the 23-year-old Sao Paulan striker. I'm buying for 4.6 million, and his contract currently is on 14k a week. So you go back up, you go 23.82, you go 20.5k, and see what they want from there. 250, 500, 38k. Interesting. I think you can probably get that down to 30. Oh, never mind. 35. Yeah, 36. Okay, we'll see. See, I don't even think we're going to get any of these guys. Vinicius. Contract 4.8k. Let's go 14.5, 500k. Okay, not bad. I could probably keep you at 19k. Because you'll bump that up. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Sienna Lung Cohen. We got Barry today. I don't know if we got any more contracts to do. But let's go. Oh, alright. Let's go. Bow bid, Vinicius bid. We've just gone a bit crazy in the January window. Where I get distracted and suddenly go, let's look at all the players. Right. Barry make a Lopez bid. Honestly, I've thought about it. I have thought. He's 30 now. He's very good though still. Although, you know what? They're bidding 31. How high will they go is the question. He's a 30-year-old. They're bidding 30 million. If I ask for 55 million. Hello, Matt. Hello. How are you, man? How's it going? You join us in 2378, where we just won the Club World Cup, and we are bidding on lots of Brazilians. Right. How are you, man? How's your weekend been? Preview, team selection. We're just chugging away, trying to get towards this next stadium. Right, team selection. Okay. Oh, goodness. All the players I've... Right. Roscoe and Pires they want. Hamilton, Marquina. Interesting. Excuse me. Okay, I think this works. Yeah. Right. Damien Lucas. Do you go with like Dallara? No, you go Lucas. Okay, let's go. Barry away from home. This will be a tough one. Milcrown on left wing for them. You do not seem good. But he's been good for them. Very weirdly. Good. I've been playing FM26 with Chelsea women's team. Currently sitting second, 1 point. Oh, shocking, mate. Shocking. You gotta. What's going on there, mate? How are you enjoying FM26, man? How's it been going for you? And how's women's football been? Right. Let's mark up. Might have to switch to counter here, I think, but we'll see. Right. Excuse me. Right. Let's go. Antonio Pearson, Betts, Tong. Cucurelli, good tackle. Ritter, Marquina. It's 1v5. Ritter down the left. Into Pires. Oh, good save by Cabrera. Cabrera's playing for them in goal. I swear he wasn't playing for Barry before. Maybe he was. Vincent. Marquinhos. 1v5. His shot is blocked. Plays it back out to Vincent. That's 1v5. Over to Lucas. Giucciarelli. Hamilton. Tackled by Yaupi. And cleared. 1v5 comes forward. He's tackled, but it falls to Roscoe. Still got hold of it. Hamilton. Pires. How's he? How? How has the goalkeeper saved that? Oh my days, Pires, mate. Come on. Cabrera saves that one as well. Ridiculous. He was just standing there. Pearson. Oh my god, okay. What is happening? Okay, Milcram's offside. Good. Good. Right. It's 1v5. Oh, Richards, Yaupi, Pearson, Yaupi, Milcram, Yaupi, Pearson, Richards, Tongue. Oh, don't like this. Ritter, well intercepted. Boucher, Lucas, Vincent, back to Gutierrez, just smaller than 1v5, and that's poor. Cucurelli, good tackle again. Ritter. It's 1v5. Pires. Roscoe, you've got him. Play Hamilton. Finish. Poor finish. Took a bit too long there, but we got the corner. Ritter. Hamilton. Tackled. Hamilton, you've been very poor today, lad. Lucas with a good tackle, though. Okay, Pires tries a shot, deflected and saved. Cabrera will take. Thing's bloody snoring. She's just snoring in a little den. She loves it in there. Must be very tired then. Oh, that's a fantastic save by Gutierrez. My goodness me. That should have been a goal for them. Very poor defending from us. I've been enjoying the women's football aspect, something different. I'm enjoying FM26 to be honest. It's got its quirks, but it seems okay. It doesn't feel like a game made by SI. No, really? Why is that? Is it because it doesn't feel Football Manager-esque? It feels more console-y? I've seen a lot of people say. We'll start Aaron Ramsey up to reward for missing dog to 20k. Is this the Aaron Ramsey from the Welsh Aaron Ramsey? The old Aaron Ramsey? Or is this the Villa Aaron Ramsey? Or is it... There's another Aaron Ramsey somewhere. Isn't there? There's two Aaron Ramseys. Or is this the one everyone knows? That's a real shame, though. That's sad. That's really sad. I can't imagine what I'd be like if missing the dog. Yeah, the Welsh one. Oh, that's sad. Hopefully he finds it. Missing in Mexico? What the oh, yeah, he's fucking living... He's playing in Mexico, isn't he? Oh, that's not great. Yeah, I hope he finds it, but that's going to be tough. Vincent. It's 1v5. Oh, Marquina. Well done. Marquina! Holy shit, what a goal. Sergio. Whew. Holy fuck. That is some goal, mate. Look at this. Oh, just rise the challenge there. Cuts inside. Bang. Cabrera can only get a hand to it. Can't stop it, though. 1-0. Lovely stuff. And here come them. About to... Okay, never mind. Milcram puts it way wide. Okay. Pires. I thought he was going to be fouled there. Roscoe, Hamilton. Oh, I don't know what's going on it. He fucked up the first one. Back in, like when he shot and the goalkeeper was on the ground, but it's come back around this time. The goalkeeper's kicked it direct. Like, look at this. This is just a calamity of errors here. But Pires has his 15th of the season. We're 2-0 up now. Gutierrez, what a punch. Oh my god. Jesus. We should be scoring from here. Hamilton. Hamilton's had a shocker today, it feels like. Marquina. Cleared. Ritter. That was poor from Ritter. Yeah, Hamilton's only on a 6.8. Roscoe hasn't done much today either. Ritter. Over to Hamilton. Okay. Ritter. 5. Cabrera saves. Right, half time. I'm pleased with the performance. Keep it going. They stay the same as things are. Right. See how the second half goes. Gutierrez. 5. Oh, jeez. Pires. On the ball. Hamilton. Oh, okay. Betts. Into 5. Pires. Marquina. Can he finish? Oh, it's blocked. Ritter. 1v5. Runs into a Steve Landay. 4th boy. Boucher, good tackle. Lucas. Okay. Cabrera, free kick. Directly back to us. Yaupi. Cabrera. Oh. Oh, what's going on? We got the ball. Roscoe. Pires. Tackled. Roscoe. Still going, Roscoe. Still going. Pulls it back to small maybe 5. And Cabrera with the save. Okay. Ritter. Marquina. Oh, it's off the inside of the post. Nearly a third and his second. Close. Okay, they bring on Degen. They bring on Lay. Ritter. Good interception. Pires. Not great from them, but Marquina's got it. Pires has got it. What is going on here? We're just running into players. Get it out to the right. Hamilton. He's just not been on it today, man. Not been on it at all. Oh, yeah. Should have checked that. Right. Lopez. Yeah, why not? Okay. Hamilton has just not been on it today. Foucher, good clearance. In my opinion, FM26 feels like it could have been made by any big developer. Not sure if the Uni engine is causing this feel, but it doesn't have the uniqueness that FM had in the past, but it's certainly not as bad as people make it out to be. Okay. It's more in my V5. I see. I get you. I understand. Which is a shame, because that's one of the big selling points, though, of FM26, I feel like. It's a football manager game, you know? I've beaten Juventus in 10 UCL finals, and somehow they are still a bigger club than me, and upset my players when they make a bid. Glad I've only got like 9 left to win, so I can go somewhere else. Amazing. Jesus. I still have that with the Brazilian clubs. I don't understand what this thing is with the world, but look at this. All the Brazilian clubs, plus Boca, are 5-star clubs. And I've been slowly trying to push myself to the top of the world rankings, but these 5 are just ridiculous. Mineiro as well, Estudiantes, Lanús, Newell's. They are just insanely high rep, which doesn't make sense to me. Sorry to nip away. I was saying 1 trillion Earth sustained. I do disagree because of the space on Earth. There is 1 trillion is 1,000 billion, and we only have 9 billion now. I do not think we could do 3 orders of magnitude bigger than that. That's that's too much. Too many people. Right, Tonga, Foucher, Marquina. Like, if you look at the population density of like somewhere like India, which is like 1 billion, and then you put India's size and compared to the rest of the planet, you would not be able to fit 1,000 Indias on the Earth, you know, on the land of the Earth. 100 times the size of Texas could fit everyone. But it doesn't. But you wouldn't be able to live properly, you know. Everyone would have like 1 square foot. Just because you could fit people doesn't mean people could live or could sustain, you know? Where's the farmland? Where's your animals? Where's like your housing? Where, like, you know? Right. 4-0. We've absolutely destroyed Barry here, by the way, which is a statement win for us in the title, because they were kind of close, you know? If they had won this, they'd be 3 points behind us with us only with 1 game in hand. Instead of being 6 points, 3 points ahead with 1 game in hand, we're going to be 9 points with 1 game in hand. It truly is a 6-pointer, this one. So very, very nice win. A confident win as well. No, really no scare. The Lucas injury is the only negative there. So we'll see how bad that injury is. And we've got Haverford up next. So let's get ready for that. Okay. West win and and Lido win. Nice. Okay. Good. We are into the last quarter of the century, though. It is kind of crazy. We're going to be hitting 2380 in a couple of years, and then that's 20 years to 2400. You know, it goes by quickly. Hubert after Man City. It's a shame. We have 4 insane left backs at the moment: Ritter, Tizal, Hubert, and Weber. We have too many left backs. With the FIFA licensing, I wouldn't be surprised if FASI will go down the route of calling one of their games FIFA Manager 27, for example. Oh, Christ, could you imagine? Oh. Well, the whole thing was this is not Football Manager 2025, was it? It was Football Manager 26. Well, Football Manager 25. Like, they got rid of the 2025, you know? They did get rid of the... They did already start that sort of process, you know, with the numbering at least. Palmeiras negotiations, sure, except Bimbao, the very good fullback at Sao Paulo, who's on 7,500 a week. Okay, 16.5. Let's see what he wants. 34k. Okay, they always want to be key players, and they always want to be fucking everything, you know. 4.5. He's not going to want to sign, is he? Oh wow, he did. Right, Sergio Garcia. Argentina seems to be much weaker in terms of quality. You know, look at this. It'll be SI Games presents FIFA Manager 27. Oh god. Can you imagine? Oh, it'd be so bad. It'd be so bad. It's a shame, you know. I don't know. I think we're like doom projecting a little bit, but at the same time, the signs haven't been good, you know. Like very little communication, very poor communication, and then this is your product, you know. With all the negative feedback around this, the game would be a sort of a fresh start. The thing is, though, I feel like they're gonna, like, Sega are gonna start seeing this and be like, "What's going on?" You know, you're normally a. Oh my god, Alessandro wants to talk to me. Oh my god. Okay. Panic stations. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, I gave him a bit too much money, I think, there. But Alessandro will be signing for us, who is an incredibly good footballer. My goodness, you love to see it. I don't know. It's just. You'd think Sega would step in and be like, "What's going on here? We allowed you to not release a game, and then you've come out and everybody is refunding this game." You know, Sega might see the potential with the FIFA title. That's true. That is true. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. You know, who knows? There's no point really prophesizing too much into the future. Oh, you can take a youth contract still. 38k. That's a lot of money. 44k. Okay, 34k. Marco Antonio. Let's see how good any of these players are. What are you on? 6.75. 8.5. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, not bad. Okay, João Roberto. You're very good left back, aren't you? Oh yeah, what was I talking about? How I don't need more left backs? Let's go buy another left back. Right, Brem. Miguel Brem. We'll see what they want. See what these contracts give us, you know? See what the work permits give us as well, because you never know. Right. See, I feel like you're gonna want a shit ton of money because you're only on 5.75k. Okay. That's pretty decent. They always want to be a key player, which is frustrating. You're not getting him in free release clause, mate. I'll tell you that right now. 24k for him. 24k for a player of Brem's quality is pretty insane. Look at that. Physical's maybe a bit weak, but goodness me. Okay. We're just going on a spending spree. We'll see if any of them have secondary nationality, whether they're all got for work permits, you know. Transfers in. Oh god, isn't not really great because I've got all my other ins. Because if we look, hold on, transfer history. Oh no, not too many future ones. We've kind of got through most of the future ones, which is decent. Who else is coming through that's big? Should try Oof. No one I think of at the moment is going to be huge. Right, Haverfordwest. Well, not going to get there for a while yet. Still, we're still doing contracts here and transfers. It's going to be a little while. Alessandro delayed due to work, which means he's accepted the deal, which is good. That's it. That's good. Right. Aberystwyth win. Alan Luciano's off to Santos. Yeah, it never worked out here, unfortunately. He was one of these signings, I think, from a time like this where we were like, oh, we need to sign all these Brazilians now. What should you sign you for? 4.9 million, exactly. And selling him for 650k. Ooh, the dangers of the January Brazilian transfer spend, you know? Oh well, let's see. See what happens. Got some more Argentinians. Diego Suarez? See, none of them are really jumping out to me like the Brazilians do, you know? There's some decent ones here and there, but there's nothing that's like incredible. But I do think the Argentinians have succeeded more than the Brazilians here, or at least level playing field. I don't think. Lucas Delfino, maybe you. Yeah, you. I think out of all of them. Yeah, he's wanted by Real Madrid, although hilariously Real Madrid aren't that big of a notary. The thing that lacks immersion at times is that scouts and agents are saying is you would favour a move to your club when I'm playing with the women's team. Oh, ooh, that's not great. That's not great. So they're bringing you scout reports of men's players. Doesn't sound great. Stroza, Ecuador, Franco Juarez, Ariel Lopez. Ronaldo. Ariel Aguirre on loan from Real Sociedad. Ah, that's a shame. They bought him for 1.2 million. Easy. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I still want to see what happens with FM26. It's still, technically, we're only 5 days in, you know, but it feels a lot longer than 5 days based on how much negativity there's been, which is kind of crazy. I'm glad you're having fun, Matt. That's the important thing, you know? If you're enjoying it, you know, go for it. Don't let what people say online affect you. Or what I say, you know? I feel like a lot of people will enjoy it, you know, but it is going to be something new, different. Let's go like that. There we go. Nice. Are you half something? No, sadly not. However, you have already spent nearly a year in Spain, which helps with work permits. So that means I can send you there for a year and then a half a year or something like that. Naibo and Makloof join on the 15th, actually. Right. Excuse me. I'm enjoying it. Still will go back for my 22 save for sure, but it was always going to happen. By the time they add the international football back, the game will be in a lot better state. I do agree with that. I do think, I hope at least, they're going to be bringing in a lot more updates than they normally do, you know, compared to what they used to do of just just the January update. I assume they will be doing a lot more, but who knows, you know. I hope it will be in a much better state by then. But it's one of those things, it's like, why, like, I don't think it's good enough. A games company of SI and a game that they had this much. It's not like it's a new game. They've been doing this for 20 years, you know. I don't think it's good enough that they're going to be like, oh yeah, well, by the end of the year, by the World Cup, it'll be a good game. And like the whole like, oh well, after 20 or 30 hours, you'll get used to it, you know. That you should be able to get used to it after an hour, and the game should be coming out better, you know. Cup draws not being viewed. Yeah, why get rid of the cup draws, you know? Of course, the OFC Professional League isn't in the database. 3 updates, that was it. Well, I know there's patches and stuff. Like it doesn't seem good enough for a company with the size and the experience in Football Manager of Sports Interactive to be doing this, especially when you've had an extra year off. You've had 2 years plus to make this game as good as it can be and move it to the new engine, and they have royally fucked it, you know? Yeah, it's wild, right? 5 gets his new contract. Christians gets a bid from Penny Bont. Oh, every move delayed due to work permits, so no players will be getting work permits here. Right, let's quick pick. What do they want? Oh, they want Marquina on the right. Interesting. Okay. Fuck it, why not? Let's go put where is he? Nicholas David. Is that Lucas? Right. 4-4-1-1. The same Unity engine and assets as Tennis Manager, apparently. Really? Yeah, they had Unity problems that they had to wait for them to fix before they could continue making the game. But does the Unity problems mean that they can't have cup draws? You know? I don't know. It just seems like a lot of excuses, you know? Like, oh, Unity had issues. They're like, well, you know, you've been planning this for 5 years. Surely you should have planned around something like this. I don't know. I don't have much goodwill with them anymore, because I do think they were coasting for a long time anyway. I do think 2023 might have been good. Unity is really for 3D games, I feel. Like, yeah, I don't know. What? I can only say so much. I haven't even played it. I don't believe it's worth my money at the moment. But you know, I can only go off what I've seen from elsewhere. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe it's going to have an incredible resurgence, and before it comes out, the beta with a lot of patches will fix a lot of the stuff. But we will see. We will see, and we'll see how things go. By this time next year, maybe everyone's going to be like, "Oh no, remember all that shit?" You know, 26 matches is good. Just players are missing limbs at the moment. Oh god. I have seen some people start to break the engine as well already, which is quite funny. But I think we all knew that was going to happen. You know, with in and out of possession formations, there's going to be. I feel like there's going to be even more chance to break the engine. Whatever, but to be fair, the FM26 matching should be good because it's the 24 engine. It's just with a new physics model, you know. It's got a few additions to it, but it's the same engine as 24, just a good bit more added, you know. So I guess some of the tactical stuff will change with the in possession, out possession, you know. You know what would be really funny is if the in possession, out possession doesn't actually change. What was that thing they brought in that like shouts, where it actually doesn't do anything? You know, like they're like, oh, I'm missing doing shouts. I would miss doing shouts too. Like that feels like you're affecting the game. You know, like it'd be very funny if some of these additions actually didn't do anything. I wouldn't be surprised. Coming on in track, I've seen pictures of people coming in on tracksuits while subbed on, which is hilarious. Oh god, just incredible. Oh, Pierre Ass, well done, lad. It'd be very funny if some of these new features actually didn't work and they're just lying about it. Because they have lied before, you know. They have lied before. Like the whole fucking variable youth index really doesn't work that well. And Zealand, they try to call Zealand out on it by him bringing it up. So on movie 5, Artuso, David, Hamilton, Pires. Movie 5, Marquina. Movie 5, Pires, Hamilton, Cleared, Cucurelli, Ritter, Capitao, Ritter, Hamilton, saved. Okay, Taihatu, Artuso, Ritter intercepts. Pires will get there. Tackled by Cadlech. Hamilton. Hamilton, man, you haven't been great. Have not been great. Oh, okay, they're just injuring my players now, it seems. Cadlech, Marquina, Spurk. Marquina jumps in. Foucher. Vincent. Vincent still going. Vincent, good ball. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Ritter. Okay, long throw saved by Sutton. Right. Marquina on the right. Ball in. Pires. Capitao. Oh, it just took a bit too long there. Took a little too long. We haven't been playing great here. Capitao. Cleared. Small movie 5. Small movie 5. Capitao. Foucher. Back to David. Small movie 5. Hamilton. Small movie 5. Hamilton. Small movie 5. Pires. He knows how to jump on a loose pass. 17th of the season for Pires. He's gotten into some good form now. Hamilton tackled there, and then that. To be fair, that was a pass. I think it was a tackle. I think, but it falls through to Pires, and he scores. That's the important thing. 2-0. Lovely stuff. It's coming down raining in Llangefni though. Ritter cleared. Small movie 5. Oh, just wide. Okay, get to half time. Bring these two off. Marquina, Capitao. Okay. There you go, half time. We're going to do some changes. I'm very happy. But yeah, the FM26 raid is fucked. Oh, God. Why is the raid? What's wrong with the raid? Tizal and Ritter swap. Capital for Lopez. Position, set pieces. Swap you to there. Tizal to there. So big. Oh no. Oh, that's funny. Have you played in the snow yet? You can see the ball. Oh, that's good then. Oh, you can't see the ball. Oh no. I saw, what was it? Someone's screenshot of Barcelona, and it was like an injured player, and the red injury sign over Kunde is so you can't see it. You literally are sitting there like, who's injured? You can't tell who's injured anymore. I saw something as well that the loan players also have the same color now as the real players, so you don't know who's out on loan or not. It's just not being able to change attribute colors as well. I saw someone say that you can't do that. That is crazy. What? How is that not able to be coded in? That you can't change the attribute colors? Surely that's just this is the code for this color. Give it options, you know? It took me about 5 minutes to realize Kerr was injured. Oh God, not Sam Kerr again. Not again. No, I've got it. Not good at Game Pass for me. Just been watching a lot. Nah. Jesus. Right, Ritter, Lopez. Oh, okay, Sutton saves again. Ritter, Lopez, Pires off the line and cleared again. They just seem like that sort of stuff just seems like quality. Like who was quality testing the game, you know? If that sort of stuff is like, oh, I can't see the injury button, you know? It seems kind of like they just haven't had anybody quality test it. But I guess they probably haven't because of how late it is, you know? Tiaguino. I didn't even notice they switched to 4-3-3. I should have been paying attention. I was wondering why we aren't doing as well in this half, and it's probably because of that. Right. Oh, that was close. That was close. Ritter. Lopez. Back to Ritter. Back to Lopez. Pull it across to Piras and it's cleared. Ritter. Lopez. He's onside that time. He is. Piras. Oh, blocked again. Piras seems to be the main man. We've had 5 clear-cut chances in this game. That's crazy. It doesn't feel like it. Hamilton. Oh, he solves! More than 5. Lawrence James is worse. Got back from her torn ankle and then got in the next match for England. She fractured. Oh, just don't let him play internationally, man. It seems to be this. I do wonder whether they've increased the frequency for women's like ACLs and stuff in the game, because it does seem like there's such an increase in ACLs for women, and like injuries are so much more prevalent. Like it's crazy. But I would just not be letting any players go on international duty, man. Lol. What's this, Jambo? Hello, Jambo again. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Lost for words. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Christ alive. Is that Mansfield? Mansfield Plymouth. Looks like one of the centre backs wasn't paying attention. Just wasn't playing. Yes, Hamilton. Back to Tizao. Okay, intercepted. Cucurelli gets him well there. Tizao. Marquina. Marquina gets to the byline and Piras heads over. Ritter. Marquina. Piras. He's on it, man. He is on it today. Tizao. Marquina. Oh, nearly. 1v5. Tizao. 1v5. Ball in, cleared. Okay. 5 minutes to go here, and we are 2-0 up. We're not comfortable yet. We're still, you know, they 1 goal for them, and suddenly it's a nervy last few minutes here. But just keep going. Marat and Dreves on for them. Tizao ball in, cleared. Marquina. Hamilton. Marquina. Tizao. Oh, side netting. It's 1v5. Spurk. What a name. Cucurelli. It's 1v5. Lopez. Piras. Piras. Oh, how's he not scored that? Ritter. Tackled. Kadlec down the line. Foucher intercepts David. It's 1v5. Hamilton. Piras. Lopez. Oh, okay. It's 1v5. Lopez. Oh, we just can't get this 3rd goal, whatever happens, you know. Foucher. Marquina. Marquina. It's 1v5. Oh my god. Shocking finish. Well, we're finally level on games played with everyone else. We're 12 points clear, which is nice. And we'll probably see this. However, what's going on? Yeah, it looks like Port Talbot probably will finish bottom half as things stand. They're 4 points back from Haverfordwest with only 3 games left. So unless Haverfordwest have a real collapse, probably Port Talbot again in the bottom 6. They seem to be down there quite a lot recently. Even with their new stadium, 86,000. Alright, Tiaguino. Spurk. And Dreve. Ritter, good tackle. There we go. Ritter. Hamilton played this whole game and got 6.4. He's just not in good form at the moment. David, good tackle. And this is the last few seconds of the game. Altamira, Tiaguino, Spurk. Tizao jumps in. Good work, Tizao. Hamilton just runs into a play and gets rid of all the hard work. This is still going. That's such a long end highlight. There you go. 2-0 win. Very, very nice. It wasn't very nice. It was okay. Ritter man of the match. Should have been Piras. But there we go. And with that, we come to the end of our 3 hours. Not too bad. A bit of transfers, a bit of Ballon d'Or, a little bit of Club World Cup, some more league games, the usual. A lot of FM26. But that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins on the bounce. Find the ball. Oh god. Let's have a look. It's very snowy. The snow mark looks a lot more realistic. However, the ball is white. Oh god. I have no idea where that ball is. I'm trying to... Maybe it's in front of the defender? I have no idea. Jesus. But there we go. It has gone quick. It definitely has. But yes, we will be back on Thursday because I've got a morning shift Thursday. So Thursday evening, we'll be back for the end of the season, 23-77, 78. And then Saturday, I'm off. So we're going to do World Cup. I don't know if we're going to do full World Cup or not. We'll see. See how I feel on the day, maybe. So we might just do group stage. We might do full World Cup. We'll see. And then this, well, I'm kind of off of evening and night shifts. I've no more evening and night shifts. So theoretically, I should be back to normal schedules mostly. Yeah, might be a little bit harder if I'm working full days because I get in a little late. But we'll see how things go. But yes, hopefully everyone has a good rest of their week. You have a good rest of your evening. And yes, I'll see all of you guys next time. Goodbye.